Ravensrook, the black-winged city of bandits and brigands. Welcome to the crown jewel of the lands of the Freelords. A land conquered by the evil Great Old One. Ravensrook is now an occupied city on the edge of erupting into a fiery ball of violence. As everyone tries to find their place in the new pecking order.
Hail and well-met fellow adventurers! It is I, the infamous well-traveled rogue Dash Bandersnatch. And if you're interested in this tome, then the lure of Ravensrook most certainly has its hook in you already. It is good then that I have curated and distilled only the most important information into this volume. Ravensrook thrives by both sun and moon, though one provides more safety than the other. Learn the sectors of the city and the power of the guilds. Know the political landscape and steel yourself against the inevitable double cross. Seek your fortune in these troubled times and let the chaos of it all provide great opportunity for those with ambition and guts. Lest those guts be spilt by an unkindness of ravens. More later. Mustache.
You know,
we lost a viewer. How the fuck does this happen?
They heard you talking, obviously.
No,
We were muted.
If they would have heard me talking, they would have been like, "Ooh, this is
fascinating. I better call my friends and tell everyone to tune in."
Yeah, right?
You won't believe what's happening over on Twitch.
There's these guys. They're talking about, believe it or not, an Xbox.
Yeah, see, he doesn't know what kind it is. I'm pretty sure they're talking about some kind of retail arbitrage for Amazon. I don't know what they're doing.
The thing of it is, man, is she was playing on a 360.
Hey,
Yes, she was.
And I was like, hey, you know, V, that they've got upgraded ones, and these I should get you. No, I don't want an upgraded one. It's like, well, you're gonna get one.
You know what I have plugged into the TV at home? I got an N64 plugged into the TV at home.
There you go. That's what I'm talking
I have one
about.
plugged into the TV right there.
Dude,
Right over here.
all right. When you
It
get
still
your coffee shop set up, Tony, it's GoldenEye tournament, baby. I will
On a
rule.
big screen.
I
Hell
can provide
yeah.
a copy.
Screen.
Where's
Oh,
my
I got it
copy?
too. I got it too.
Guys,
Oh,
Dylan is
hey,
our
everybody out there, how's it going? We are
Now
on
this
studios,
This
and
conversation. See, this conversation will
There
get
you go.
he's got
Is
our cassette tech dealer up there in Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good stuff. This you are watching, believe it or not, Greyhawk Adventures, and we are going to be, gosh,
Are you good?
yeah, I'm good, man. We're gonna be having ourselves a rip roaring good time playing a role playing game set where in Ravensrook, which you saw if you were one of the one person who was still around by the time the intro was.
Listen, we need to run that drawing like right now.
Yeah, right. When there's nobody here. Oh, that reminds me. I got to set that up. Thanks, Tony. But anyway, hey, welcome to Greyhawk Adventures. I'm Will Giant Stomp. That just still doesn't. Or Will Giant Stomp play? I don't know. It used to be the artist formerly known as Will.dm. Will DM.
I think that's the best.
Wow.
Is it? Yeah.
I can't believe the first roadblock you hit is your name.
I think the first roadblock he hit was what we're playing.
Yeah.
Fair
That's
enough.
true.
So the second one, the barrier he had to crash through was his name.
Yeah, that was the second barrier I was messing up.
We'll
But
be
everybody-
over the cliff anytime now.
Right. I will Giant Stump. I am the DM, and this here is the cast of the Wednesday night Greyhawk Adventures. And like I said, we are playing in Ravensrook. There is a we have a Kickstarter going on right now for it, and we'll go ahead and put that over in the chat here in a little bit. But if you're here watching us on Twitch, and go down below, there is a little button you can push, take you right to it.
And if you're the one guy who's watching us on YouTube, hey Tony.
Hey Tony. Yeah, there's two other guys. Two other guys.
Hang on. Let me
Yeah.
go to. I'm going to go over to YouTube. Well, wait, here it is.
There it is.
There
So
it
let's
is.
go ahead. First thing we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and introduce tonight's cast, shall we? Let's start off with the ever awesome Alex.
Well, that's buttering me up like a piece of bread. Hi, I'm Alex Maxwell. I go by Stormwolf92 wherever games are played. I am playing the ball kicker himself, Walnut, the half-orc pugilist. And we had a bit of a bottle episode last week, but I'm looking forward to what we get up to this week, especially with who the 4 question mark person is.
Well, we are still dragging a corpse around. So
we technically dropped it off, but yeah, I'm excited.
Well, I think I'm sitting with it, aren't I?
sitting with him. Yeah, it's in the box.
Yeah. I didn't even look at that. Let me look on the. Oh yeah, good job, Dylan. You got the question marks. It's like he knows he's got access.
I tried to go there
good
and see
thing-
if it was going to give us any hint, but no.
It's a good thing that he did that, because I would not have remembered to do that at all. All right, excellent. So, Yofina, what's up? Go ahead and introduce yourself, girl.
Oh, I'm Yofina, the halfling. So I'm played by Grace, and apparently I don't know my own name. So yeah.
See, it's not so easy now, is it? Okay, so she's done.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to say.
Let's hop on.
I'm sweet.
Let's hop on over to Tony.
I am Tony, and I'm playing the inscrutable Dash Bandersnatch. And
That's a strong word.
Dash Bandersnatch.
No, it's
It's
the cripplingly depressed Dash Bandersnatch.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Well, he needs
he-
to, find his handkerchief and get on with it.
I don't think he can be Dirk Fancy Pants anymore. He's lost his scribe.
Wait,
His
he
writer.
was Dirk Fancy Pants?
To tell you the truth, he could.
Yes, he was Dirk Fancy Pants. What do you mean you don't know he was Dirk Fancy Pants?
You could totally hire another scribe.
I don't think it would be the same. I mean, we'd have to.
Oh, of
emulate
course
the
it wouldn't be.
style.
But it would be like it would be like those serial novels, where it's like Louis L'Amour. Well, I think Louis actually wrote all of his.
He
but,
wrote
you know,
all his books. Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. But you know what I'm talking about. Some people. Who,
Yeah, it's more
James
like what happened to
Patterson.
Dune. No, how about Dune? Like the difference
Okay.
between Frank Herbert and his kid.
Yeah, his kid pumped out a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
I don't know if I care for that.
Yeah. And last
Kid
but
got
not
me
least,
going.
the choking caballero himself, Dylan Trahan.
yeah. Hi, folks. Sorry. I was away last week because I had COVID, but it
We're dead.
became narratively quite apt because I was dead. So this
Dead.
week I'm back with a you'll have to find out, but I am
Now
back.
you can tell
and-
us.
No, of course not. Will knows. He's the only one who
thinking-
needs to know.
He's playing that woman behind the fucking door who wanted 25,000 gold pieces or whatever.
He better not be that bitch,
I
because I'm about to
can't.
run a sword through her.
I can't wait for you to speculate more and more.
Yeah,
Keep them
very, very
coming.
true. Now, here's the thing. It's like I'm going to. We talked a little bit before earlier. Dylan and I kind of give you a little bit of a heads up as far as some sort of like of the motivations and background of that character of yours. So
Yeah.
Feel free to drop in whenever you choose. But I think one scene will be definitely more advantageous than another. But
I'll wait for your cue.
okay, I'll go. Look at her! Look at her!
Oh,
Yeah, what? Are you playing Mickey Mouse?
Up here! Up here!
Damn it! You shouldn't have told them.
oh, so he's a Skaven. Okay.
So Grace, you don't get the look up here reference.
Of course,
Of course not. Are you kidding me?
Just checking. Hey guys.
not.
Look up here. Look up here.
here! Look up here!
Nope.
Anyway, I don't think there's a lot of people, and I think they're all under 40 that don't get that reference anymore. Excellent. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this party started. We'll do a little bit of a brief intro. The party is come to the cousins and the now dearly departed Saul, who was the biographer of Dash Bandersnatch. Has passed away, but the cousins came to Ravensrook looking to reestablish their uncle's Two Moons Trading Company chapter house that was here. Lost contact with it during the war, looking to reestablish it is what he's looking to do. They come to town, they find a silver box in the ruined manor house of the old fella Nevin, who used to run it for him. They got said silver box, which has a magical room that leads to magical places, but that's kind of sealed up. They have that. And inside said box is the corpse of Saul, who was killed in the last adventure, or 2 adventures ago.
Well,
When
twice,
they went,
right?
he actually died twice. He died once when they went to go dig up the box because there was a group of humanoids that were camping and partying real close to where their box was. And they just sauntered in like they were going to take care of business. And poor old Saul had a cursed morning star that made him go berserk and dive right into the guys. Wound up killing him. But he had the curse of Necrawl on him. Man, this is an awful lot. You should probably go back and watch the earlier episodes if you haven't seen this. Let's just say what's going on right here is that they've got the corpse of Dylan's old character Saul is in this box that is a extra dimensional space.
Oh, right.
And they've gone. Dash has gone on a mission. He's made it his mission to ensure that they can save save Saul's soul from Necrawl, the evil god of death. Because you see, Saul and Walnut both had what's called the mark of Necrawl on them, because earlier when they had come to the city, they had been captured and were intended to be sacrificed on an altar of Necrawl. But Yofina and Dash were able to save them, but because they had thwarted the god of death's plans, they wound up with this what's called the mark of Necrawl upon them. So when Saul died at the hands of a bunch of goblins and orcs, the mark of Necrawl that was on his body consumed him, and he became an undead. And then they had to kill him, and so now they know that his soul is damned, because that's what the evil god of death has him now. So they did go into the city. You guys went back afterwards. You went back into Ravensrook. You went to the Temple of Whaley, who is the goddess of magic, and she's also a goddess of death. Think that they could try and parlay something to some sort of way to wrest Saul's soul away from Necrawl. And they said, sure, we can do that for you, for the low cost of 25,000 gold pieces. And of course, they turned their noses up at them and said, oh, you should do such high-level magic for free.
No, you pulled that number out of your ass, and you know it.
Did anybody look
That
up?
number's way too high.
We have members of the Prolarctarians.
Did anybody look up the cost of raised dead or resurrection in the book?
No, but I tell you again, this is not a resurrection.
It's 25,000.
Stay dead. He's gonna stay dead. I don't want him back. I just want him cleaned.
here we go, and we are playing tonight. We're playing Castles and Crusades. I would hold it up more, but as you can see, I don't have my green screen behind me, so it gives you that where things disappear. So right now, we're just so you can see, we are playing the Castles and Crusades rules to give us that nice old school flavor, but yet with some new mechanic twist.
Oh no.
Uh,
it?
Uh-oh.
Dylan, we're gonna need you back.
Dylan!
Uh-oh. What happened?
Will froze.
Either that or
Froze.
he's just playing with us, but
I don't think he can act that well.
I don't think so either. He would have blinked by
Uh-oh.
now.
We lost him. Well, I know that technically this makes me acting captain, but I have no control over this ship, and you know what I would like to throw to is, Tony, what's new in your life? You've always got a story.
No, you want stories. Oh
Yeah.
God. I don't know. What's good. What's happening? What day is it?
Oh.
Oh, there he goes.
it's
Yep.
So,
There
this
it
is
it's
what I was afraid of.
streaming day. That's the only way I keep track of the week. It's like am I streaming the day? Okay, it's Wednesday.
I'm gonna I don't want to
Don't do it.
rearrange all of our faces,
There
but
he is.
Don't even bother. He's back already.
There he is.
now I just have to move a few people around and
Sure
everything's back.
do hope that this doesn't become a regular thing for tonight's game. Anyway, so there you go. We're playing with the Castles and Crusade rules, and oh yeah. Now that I talked about that, so after they had gone into the city and went to the Temple of Whaley and tried to jaw them down from their 25,000 gold piece price tag, they said, you know what? Saul was a priest of Res. Res is the goddess of luck, and there is a shrine to Res over in Raven Square. Why don't we go over there and see if we can see any of those priests arrests who come by every so often to collect some of the offerings that are left at the shrine there, and what have you. Oh, hey, Sidran, how's it going?
Yofina and I are there at the square. I believe Yofina is with the box on the hay, under the hay on the cart.
Correct.
Dash is lost in prayer, and Walnut had left 7 gold, 7 silver.
Yeah.
And 7.
7 gold, 7 silver. I would have left 7 copper too for the thematic 777s for luck, but I don't have any copper on me.
I can cover the 7 copper. I've got that.
Okay.
So I like the idea. 777. We'll have it there. But then you went off to do. Oh, you have to go meet with Tyler for the fight.
Skylar.
Skylar.
Yes.
Whatever.
What's my contact into the Thieves Guild? What's your name? Yeah.
And that's where we're going to start off. We're not going to start off with Dash and Yofina sitting over at the shrine of Res. We're going to pick up with good old Walnut, muscling his way through the streets of Ravensrook, heading to the Worthless Ox, looking for Skylar. Skylar being the contact that he has for the bare knuckle brawling syndicate that he is a part of, and he just had a fight, and he beat a guy, if I remember correctly,
to death.
Murdered him.
to death. Yeah. So as you're traveling, because you started off, you are in the let's see. So Raven Square, that's Outwall, right? No, that's the inner city. No, not the inner city, the outer city. And you need to get to the inner city, which is one ring in.
Yes.
So-
because Dash and I are gilded after we did all the
Correct.
wall of
He's
bureaucratic
free to
nonsense.
Travel
Yeah.
everywhere he needs to go.
Correct. You guys are now gilded, and you have your guild markers with you. Which, do you remember what?
It's the coin purse.
Yeah, you got it. you have your special coin purse. So you go up and you're going through the streets. You're not really having much of a problem. I'm not really going to roll a random encounter on you right now because wanting to get a little bit started in with the game here. And you go through the gate. You show them your bag, your coin purse, and when you do that, and it's like works like a truck. God damn it!
No, you're there.
No, I'm still there. I thought I saw a swirl for a second. I was like, no, not again. I had internet problems a little bit earlier, but anyway. So you show your coin purse that has the seal of the Merchants League on it. They let you right through. It's not a problem at all whatsoever. And not too long after you go through the gate and you're going through the streets towards the Worthless Ox, you hear a familiar voice pipe up, and it's like, "Oh, hello there. Did you join the Gravediggers Guild?"
Oh no!
God, not this girl.
Oh
no! Nope.
So you turn around, and there is, with her little bob cut that's quite disheveled. She's, kind of slim, kind of got. She's sort of kind of got like this. What was that girl from Breakfast Club? The one that
Molly Ringwald?
No.
The other one, Ali Sheedy.
Ali Sheedy's character. It's definitely like Ali Sheedy's character. So
that's funny. I'm getting Baldur's Gate vibes with like a, hey ya.
Hey ya.
That one character. The minute you meet him, he follows you around for the rest of the game. Hey ya.
Where's that the critical attack just explodes them into chunks of ham? Fucking.
Exactly. So there you go. You like look over your shoulder, and here she comes. Do you remember what her name is?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I don't think she had a name.
Oh yeah,
she did. She had a name.
She did, but who? Zora.
Was it Zora? Did you write that down?
Yep.
Oh shit. Well, yeah,
Zora Mim. And she comes bouncing up to you and goes, "Oh, hey, that's great. Did they let you in? Did you get a job? Are you gilded now?"
Yeah.
Oh, that's great, because when you're gilded, and she gets kind of like uncomfortably close to you. Like people.
I've had people's thumbs in my
talkers.
eye. That's uncomfortably close. This is
And she's just kind of like she's kind of like bouncing as she walks, and she's walking right next to you, so she like kind of like bumps into you every so often. So and
I'm keeping my hands on my hips, but clasping my coin purse in my fist.
Okay.
As we're walking, just because I wouldn't put it past this Necrawl piece of shit to swipe my my guild marker and get me in a pinch.
Necrawl piece of shit. Oh my.
Listen. Correlation may not equal causation, because this is smarter brain thinking than the character I'm playing. He's not thinking this.
You guys did have you did think that she's the one who sold you out to the priests in the crawl.
Yeah.
No.
So at the very least, she's a fucking collaborator. But
at the same time, you are walking around town with the mark of the crawl, the black handprint on your neck, and you're still using your same name and everything. You're not trying to cover it up. So there is that too. I don't know, but anyway.
Yeah, but she can.
So she
fades off politely.
No, it doesn't fade. It never fades.
It should fade like by 1/10. He's already a part of the way there.
So she's just kind of bouncing around. She goes, "Did you answer when she asked you about the Gravediggers Guild?"
When she asked, "Oh, did you join the Gravediggers Guild?" Like, no, but yeah. When she asked when I'm gilded, I said, "Yeah."
You didn't join the Gravediggers Guild?
Nope.
Oh,
baby.
Okay, now our views will go up.
There
you go.
Yeah, we're at 7 now. We were at 9, so we lost a couple. I should have pulled that cat sooner. She goes, "Oh, you're gilded? Oh, that's great. That's great. Who are you gilded? What guild are you with now?"
Isn't that kind of privileged information?
Oh, it is? I'm sorry. I didn't know that you were very sensitive about that. It must be one of the guilds that you'd be ashamed of. I bet you're a beggar, aren't you? You're in the Beggars Guild. That's okay. It's still a guild. I mean, you do what you have to do. I mean, you haven't really been that successful in your fighting, right? You're a fighter. I mean, I did the other night. You were there. You were fighting. You won. So what's your record now? 3-2. That's great. At least you're above 500 now, if I think that's the term, right? Oh wow, that's great. So I heard that.
Fucking slapper.
I heard that guy that you were fighting died. Did he die?
And guess
Can I see your hands?
Why?
And she like just if you don't stop her, she's grabbing your hands and picking them up and looking at them. Now she's not a big person, so she's got like one of your big old hands in her hand.
I get you work around dead people, but you're talking very cavalierly to someone who literally punched someone's soul out of their body.
I don't work around dead people. Oh, you punch somebody's soul out of their body? How do you do that? Is it through magic? Are you a magic user?
That's
oh my god.
Is that how you killed that person? Is through magic? That's what you did, isn't it?
No, that's not at all what I did. The magic.
Did you cut a deal with those priests in the crawl? That's what you did, isn't it?
No,
you
never getting rid of this deal.
Never, if you don't fucking leave.
I'm happy this isn't Dylan's new character.
Oh, right. I wish.
I have some bad news now.
It's like all of a sudden,
her assistant runs up. Hi, I'm the new recruiter of the Gravediggers Guild.
So she's gonna talk your ear off.
Yes, we're getting that.
I did it for flavor. Now I'm backing down.
To spare all of us and our illustrious 7 members of the audience a brain hemorrhage, I'm going. He's gonna grind his teeth as loudly as he can to drown her out, and just keep walking to the worthless ox.
God.
Gotcha. Okay. Hey, Tim, how's it going out there in Chatland? Okay, so you pretty much ignore her. Are you going to answer her questions or no? You're just going to give her silent treatment, you're saying?
I'm going to stay monosyllabic. Just when he's like, oh, did you make the deal? No, oh, do you use magic? Like, it's all just, I'm descending into the stereotypical half work. And a lot
she
of grunts.
asks an inordinate amount of questions about your fighting and your fighting style. Especially when you said that you knocked somebody's soul out of them. It's like, oh, she keeps asking about the priest in the crawl. Did they do something special for you? Blah, 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 blah. And that continues all the way till you get to the doors of the Worthless Ox Tavern, right? And as soon as you hit the first step, your foot, as soon as it lands on it, she stops and goes, okay, well, it's good seeing you again. Talk to you soon, okay? Bye-bye. And she goes,
close the door. Is it like a open shut door? Is it like the swinging saloon style doors for the Worthless Ox?
I like to think of Ravensrook as more Western style than not. So I'm going to say it's actually got some swinging doors on it because it's got both. When weather's inclement, they've got doors that they'll close and then they pin the swinging doors. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's a nice day right now, so the doors are open and the swinging doors are swinging.
Yeah, and what was the bartender's name?
Oh shit! I don't have that written down. You better find it.
It was a backer. God damn it!
That's right.
Seamus.
Seamus. That's right. Seamus. He's not just a bartender. He's the owner.
Yeah.
Seamus is at the bar a lot of the time, as one would suspect. Hey, Green Lantern, how's it going?
Seamus, I need a shot and a brew. Whatever.
Right.
Please. He'll put down a silver to cover like the stronger shit.
Yeah, he'll definitely pour it. And as he's pouring your drinks, he's like, "You're not feeling so good. You ain't got pox or nothing, do you?"
Oh no, just when you have someone chattering in your ear the entire length from the walls of the inner city to here, on one ear alone, it kind of ruins your equilibrium, and I got to get it back.
Sounds like you ran into Zora.
Oh fuck! You know her?
Oh, you did? Oh yeah, she was around the other day, asking a lot of questions after your fight.
That's
Yeah.
Yep, that sounds like her. He's gonna take the shot, just drop it in.
Seems like you seems like you impressed her quite a bit for some reason. I don't know. Anyway,
the fame is a two-edged sword or something rather.
now when you now notice, because you came in, you were so distracted because you wanted a drink so bad that you neglected to see that Skylar is sitting at her normal table where she conducts most of her business. She does now basically essentially how it works, just to make everything easy in the bare knuckle brawling business. There's different levels of competition. Okay. There's the outer city competitors who are just looking to be able to make a name for themselves to move up to fight within the outer city, then move into the inner city. And then every so often they have championship bouts that are performed in, of course, of all places, the peak. And that's if you get a bout up there, then you know you've made it. You're actually in the inner city, and not really so much because of your skill, as in there's a current lack of competitors. So
the shade that you're throwing by half
yeah.
Just
right goes right over Walnut
shade.
Head,
Yes, it's like the Monty Python hand coming out of the heavens, just like.
Hey, it's Dirtbag John. How's it going, Dirtbag? I haven't seen you in a while, man. Hope you're doing good. But anyway, so
a little respect for the man. He killed his last opponent.
Look, I'm the GM. I'm allowed to talk trash about all the
He has a point, Tony. I was like, what am I gonna do? Just shake my fist at the sky and get struck by lightning later? No,
I'm trying to stand up for you a little bit.
That's a first.
Yeah. But you notice that Skylar's sitting over there, and she's just sitting there and like rummaging through some paper. She's got like some stacks of coin in front of her, and she's got like a strong box on the table that's open. She's sitting by herself.
Yep.
Nobody else is there, which would normally be I wouldn't want to say it's like it is rare to see something along these lines, but it would be dangerous for even in the inner city to be so blatantly by yourself with a lot of wealth around you. But you know that her saving grace is people know that, well, one, she works for Don Mogul, and basically they're connected. They're part of the Thieves Guild. They're part of the Congress, and people know it.
Does she have one of the identifying gloves?
No, that's the Assassin's Guild.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. But by reputation, everybody knows that she's part of the Congress. She's part of the Thieves Guild, which buys her an amount of protection that the only other person that has more protection probably within the city would be Aaron Toth, the governor or the Grand Marshal himself. So there you go. So she's just sitting over there counting and what have you. That's that lady you were looking to see.
Yeah, Walnut will chug back the first half of his drink, then sweep his way over and knock his knuckles on the table. Like, hey, Skylar, how's crimes?
Oh my God, everything's fine.
You mind if I take a load off? Talk biz.
I so should have Grace play this character. You guys want me to have Grace play the character? She does such a good job with this kind of character. Grace, okay, you're going to play the character. You can play the NPC. Okay, so just all you need to know is that you're a little put out with Walnut right now because he killed his opponent.
Okay.
Right? And there's fighters are at a premium, so you're going to want to bust his nuts a little bit over it. But you still need him. You still got to sign him for the next fight because, well, still need the fighters, even though he killed one. And if you didn't notice, she's a Valley girl. So, and action.
Like, what do you want?
I just asked if I could sit down and talk some biz, set up the next fight.
Sure. When are you available next?
Unless it's outstanding circumstances, I'm ready whenever.
outstanding circumstances. Come on. You definitely know, like, having blood spilt isn't okay. But now it's gonna make me look like I'm desperate for people, and I just don't like that look on me.
Wouldn't this be a fantastic time to sponsor someone going up in the ranks?
Hey, you want me to sponsor you?
I didn't say that, but I appreciate the thought.
Oh, I think you're definitely going to need a little more success before you can get that from me.
All right, so give me a chance to earn those good graces.
Like, fine. How about, what's like a bad, I would like to kind of bump him as far as where his standing was.
Excellent. So what you're going to do is you're going to bump him from fighting in the inner city. You bump him to fighting in the outer city. If you really want to send a message, you make him go fight in the Outwall.
No.
At some place like the Black Swan or something like that.
Well, I need someone fighting down in the outer city, like, tonight.
Tonight? Okay.
Or like 2 weeks from now, maybe there's somewhere open here.
I can do tonight.
All right. And I'll give him the information for the Outwall. No, the outer, I forgot.
Outer city.
Outer city, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll think of some tavern's name. But you get the pertinence, you get the info about a match you have tonight in Outwall. Anybody want to go to tavernnamegenerator.com and get us a name, and we'll
I can throw you one of my favorite pirate taverns I use in my games.
Okay, what's
yours?
It's the Hung Man. It's a dwarf on a noose, but he's got the rope continues down all the way.
We always had one that
Super
we called.
vulgar.
We always had one that we called the Ruptured Duck. It always sounded like a British tavern name.
It does, yeah. Pretty sure
I went to the generator, and my favorite that I found was the Shaggy Trout.
Oh,
Shaggy Trout.
Shaggy Trout.
It's the Shaggy Trout. Come on now.
Boy, Ruptured Duck was hard to beat.
The Ruptured Duck. The Shaggy Trout sounds like
Shaggy Trout.
God, that sounds like some kind of Welsh euphemism.
Sounds like it means something. Yeah.
Well, and on the tavern sign that's swinging outside, it's got a fish with pants on. Go figure how that's happening. And a luxurious mane of hair. That's the Shaggy Trout's picture.
Shaggy Trout.
Okay, cool. So that happened, and then now that you're done, are you heading back to the shrine where Dash and them are? I take it.
Yeah, it's
Shaggy. There ain't a river within 2 miles of the city, but whatever.
How do you think it got Shaggy?
Yeah.
The person who made this sign has probably never seen a fish in their life. So,
Probably.
It's like one of those old Renaissance paintings of an animal.
The Armory River is not terribly far. There are fishermen that catch fish in the river and then move it to the city. It's heavily salted and. But
let's agree that this is not a coastal community.
Oh, definitely not coastal. For sure.
Yeah, it's like oh man, Enid, Oklahoma, sushi, yum.
There's some landlubbers here.
Yeah.
But
okay,
making sure that we get the this like our usual the usual cut. That there's no.
Yes, but because you're fighting in the outer city,
mm-hmm.
the purse goes down.
Okay.
The purse goes up the further up the food chain you go. So you were making 12 gold per fight. Now you're in the outer city. That drops to 12.
Okay. So
to 12 to 10. Yeah, it drops to the same amount. It drops to 10 from 12. So there you go.
All right. Yeah, I'll
try not to kill this one.
But I'm going to try to do my usual, pickpocket whoever's the runner is.
But
for bets.
Yeah, was that Skylar's parting remark? Try not to kill us. Listen, I can't help if they got a weak shin from too many generations of cousins marrying, but I'll do my best.
Now Skylar knows. Now, how much of this you want to talk about is completely up to you, Grace. But Skylar knows that the dude that he fought that died didn't die from just getting his beat to death.
Yeah.
There were some mysterious circumstances to it, but nobody's really sure what was wrong with him, if it was pre-existing or not.
It sounds like a nothing burger to me. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I mean, I think demoting him's bad enough.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch the scene then. We switch the scene. We're going to go back to the shrine over at the Raven Square, off to the side of it, where there's a little, what do they call that? Where it's not a gazebo, but it's like a
pergola.
Well, like a shedded or
an ashram.
Well, it's a roof without walls. What the fuck do you call that?
We're just throwing out words now.
On it.
Like a
carport.
Yeah, that's it.
A medieval carport.
Yeah. Carriage port. Cart port.
The medieval carport sounds like something dirty.
It does. Don't Google it.
Don't Google that one.
Yeah, we've got medieval carport and
Google it and find
shaggy trouts and like things you'd hear shouted at Ren Fair.
Green Lantern said Abe Pagoda.
He was one of my favorites.
Oh no, did Will? Oh no.
Wasn't he on that show Fish?
I don't know what that is.
Abe Pagoda.
Well, I don't know who that is either, frankly.
As an old man, and I'm just going to say this because Will's here. As an old man, is he frozen?
Yes.
He's frozen.
We lost him again. Perfect timing.
But as an old man, Abe Vigoda is actually his real name, but the actor.
A pagoda is a structure. Abe Vigoda is a man.
Yes, Abe Vigoda is a man whose first cinematic credit, he was already an old man when he did it, was The Godfather. And it was an open casting call that got him that role. He was just a regular New York stage actor, whatever, with no kind of success. He gets that movie and then goes on and does everything. Barney Miller and everything else he was in.
Streetcar Named Desire. Yeah.
There we're back.
Hey, and because you were the last one to leave and come back, I don't have to do anything.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah. So we're back.
Let's hope that that's the last time that happens.
Everybody got a little schooling on who Abe Vigoda was.
Oh, hell yeah.
I still don't really know because I've never seen any of the rest of the stuff he's been in.
You've never seen The Godfather? He was the guy. God. Now I can't tell you which part he is in The Godfather without sort of spoiling the part.
She's never gonna watch The Godfather.
She better watch The Godfather.
Well, I've got the VHS 6-tape version of the trilogy, so it's literally within arm's reach. So we can do it anytime. You guys let me know.
Okay, I'll tell you that this is the closest that Grace is going to get to The Godfather. She's going to go on HBO, and she's going to be flicking through there, and there's going to be this show on there called The Offer, which is about the making of The Godfather. And for a couple of seconds...
Was it Mario Puzo?
She'll consider whether or not to watch it before she goes, nah, and then just keep moving past it and not watch it.
You know what?
We get that close.
I know it's a meme on this Wednesday show that Grace hasn't seen movies, but we need to cut her a break that maybe if she were flicking by it and saw it, she might actually watch it. I think we need to give her that much credit.
Maybe.
Unless she resoundingly tells me I'm wrong. I feel like she might be willing. She's open to The Godfather, I'm sure. Please don't say
that's true.
I'm not against it. I don't watch movies on my own. It's really what it comes down to.
Like I said.
So we need to give her a break that if she's flipping by the channel, she'll at least watch The Godfather. out of
Okay.
pure happenstance.
Unrelated. What's your partner's number so I can let them know? It's like casually suggest what
Send
they
them a
are.
TV guide.
Next
Whoever
time
you are with is letting you down.
next time I see William, because that's his name, I will let him know.
Yeah, I'll text him right now.
the
That it's a problem. I
consensus is-
haven't seen The Godfather.
Now,
The
mind you,
consensus is he needs to watch The Godfather with you.
you could probably YouTube some Barney Miller episodes and just laugh your
Jesus
ass
Christ,
off.
we're playing D&D. Okay, anyway, so here we go.
So
Are we?
but related,
been
we're
a
definitely gonna meet the mob boss now, right?
Who knows? So to paint the picture for everybody, Raven Square is the public square. It's generally filled with it'll have vendors of all kinds of sorts, street vendors, but it also has all kinds of performers, so forth and so on, doing their job. And off to the side of this square is we decided it was an awning. Is that the most a roof with no walls, and under which is a shrine to Rest, which is just nothing more than a little stone altar with a stone carved coin on the top of it. She is the goddess of luck. You guys stopped here and parked your cart, right? That Walnut was being the beast of burden for it, but he's no longer pulling it, so it's just sitting there. And in the cart under hay is a silver box. Now this cart was rattling around quite a bit and whatnot. You might want to go, and Yofita, you're the one who's keeping an eye on the box, right?
Yeah. I'm at the cart, if possible, sitting in the cart.
Okay, and you're going around and you're rearranging the straw, make sure that nobody can see the box, the silver box that you have in the back of it.
Okay.
So what I need you to do is I need you to give me a check, and the check I need you to give me is a which check do you think would be the most useful to make sure that you're able to do it without messing it up so somebody gets a good look, like a dexterity?
I mean, Dex is fine for me, but intelligence. But I can also just do some prestidigitation now that it's smaller, to like have it come.
The box itself is it's a chest.
No, right, but like
size.
if there's hay over it, and if there's little
Yeah.
bits poking out, I can.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to use it. I want you to give me a Dex check first.
Dex is one of my primes.
Okay, so you're just looking to hit a 12.
And I did. Plus 5. So I rolled 19 plus 14 plus 5, which is 19.
You got it. Okay, that's not a problem. But I need someone to give me, and that someone would be Dylan, a D20 roll.
What am I rolling?
And just add 5 to your roll.
Okay.
William says the Godfather
8.
is boring.
He said the Godfather's what?
Boring.
Boring.
Ooh, we're gonna have words.
I can't that is unacceptable. That is an unacceptable.
All right, I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so all right, so you guys you're fine. Everything's working out pretty good there. And what's Dash doing? You said you were praying to Rez?
Dash is actively probably praying, crying, weeping, self-flagellating with a whip or something.
So you're
Ah,
farting?
fuck, we accidentally walked into the Da Vinci Code.
Okay.
No,
Here's the
praying.
angry albino.
Now remember, I said before, it's like where you guys were at, people pass by the shrine frequently. There is a line of people that come by to flip a coin over onto the shrine. Okay.
I should be making them all feel very uncomfortable.
Not really.
No, they don't know you have a corpse in a suitcase.
It's a crying dude on the side of the street. And there's the two young kids that were sitting by the shrine. Remember that?
I didn't notice. I hate
Obviously. So right about that time, a 10, 11, 12-year-old girl with some big pantaloons. You know, she's wearing pants that are obviously too big for her bare feet. She's got a threadbare jacket in the elbows, but she does have a dagger stuck in her belt. She looks like a street urchin, of course. And she comes like just strutting up there like she owns the place, and she says hi to the two kids and talks to them and whatnot. She gives each one of these kids a silver piece, and they go running off into the distance. And then she looks over at this wailing, crying guy beating himself. She turns around and she goes, "Hey, mister, what are you hitting yourself for?"
I killed my friend.
Oh.
So much worse that you're smiling throughout this entire
Yeah, like,
Tony.
So
It's making me laugh. I can't help it.
So let me get this
Sorry,
straight.
I'm not happy that you're dead, Dylan. But
Yeah, he is.
I'm not happy that he's dead. But it's just working out so well for the story.
It
It made
is.
great TV. So she
Wow,
goes,
you just wait.
so you're dead. Your friend's dead, so you decide to come to the shrine of rest to cry like a baby and beat yourself.
This was his goddess. I'm
Oh, he worshipped rest. Well,
and my goddess, and I'm praying for help.
oh, you worship rest too. Well, lots of people do. They think if they pay a little lip service to the goddess, they might get a little bit of luck sent their way, because people are shallow. So how'd your friend die?
First aid.
Last aid. And a cough that. Last aid.
She said, "First aid, you say? I'm not really familiar with this. Is this something from the far west that I should be aware of? Some new techniques of some sort?"
I was trying to save his life, and he
Oh.
expired.
And she starts giggling under her breath. So you, excuse me. So you killed him? That's terrible.
Unintentionally, no. But
So
yeah,
your friend was fine, and then you killed him?
he wasn't fine.
Oh, he wasn't fine. You were trying to help him.
Yes, he was going
you
to be
were trying
dead
to
soon.
save him.
Yes.
Oh, are you a doctor?
No.
Why would you try and save him if you weren't a doctor?
I just,
You
always heard
cocky bastard.
press the wound and tourniquet and words that seemed to make sense at the time.
Wow. Well, sorry about that. So, who beat up your friend?
He took it on himself to. He overstepped around some mangy goblin things.
Oh, well, that's too bad. Again, I still don't understand why you're here, beating yourself up and crying.
I was hoping for a little help from the goddess.
Okay. Well, she's the goddess of luck. Are you pressing it?
Am I pressing my luck?
Just a big
You're not a
old
very
luck-
good worshiper of rest, are you?
Or press it.
Press it good.
Tell you what, I like you for some reason.
Do you?
And she goes fishing in one of these great big pockets on her pants, and she pulls out a gold coin.
We've already put gold and silver
Oh,
and
no.
copper.
I think I could help you. I think I can help you, but let's flip a coin. Comes up heads, I'll answer any question to help out your friend. If it comes up tails, will you do me a favor?
Why do
I've seen American Gods. I know where this is going.
am I to understand that you have information for me?
It says I don't.
I'm
We This by confiding in me is the ultimate playing of the odds.
It's your luck. All right, I'll flip you for it.
I'll
But-
flip you for real.
She didn't see that movie either. She doesn't know we're talking about the usual
No,
suspects.
but that was just for you, Tony. I did that just for you. Okay.
You and Kevin Spacey.
Thank you. I love being mentioned in the same breath as him.
I know, right?
You're both thespians.
You're making it worse.
I know.
Not better.
That's what I'm working on. That's
Okay.
that's the goal.
So what we need here is, Tony, I need you to roll me 1d2, which is a coin. 1 odd will be tails. 2 even be heads. But first, do you agree?
Yes, but I would.
What's the worst that could happen?
I don't want to. Do we want to do this to 1d2?
Why
What do
not?
you mean? It's coin.
You don't want to do like 1d100 and high low?
Why are you asking us? We're not there.
I'm talking to the little girl.
Because
Oh,
no, you're trying to play the odds, and she's like, yeah, you got to push the odds. Give in to fate. Give in to chance.
All right.
Only by doing that can you fully embrace your goddess rest.
remind me in the audience. Heads is
2.
Heads is 2, and I want heads.
Oh,
He wants heads.
If you roll heads, she'll answer a question for you to the best of her ability, and she thinks she might have something for you to help you out.
I don't know what she could have.
If you roll a tails, you got to do her a favor.
I'd rather just stick that dagger in her little throat.
your god is Res. Roll that fucking die.
I mean, and also you're at his fucking altar. You better not murder her.
This is why she said he's not a good follower.
it.
Ah, we gotta do her. So
that was a
she does.
tails, friends. It was a tails.
Okay,
Tails.
so
I hate these. I fucking hate dice.
she grabs it and it takes a look and goes, "Oh, tails. Looks like you owe me a favor." And I just so happen to need something done. It's almost as fate. Itzel herself is smiling upon us, as
No,
well as
for sure.
how lucky you are, and Rest must be smiling upon you because you've met me and I can help you. And she goes over and like behind like a bush or some kind of bullshit that's really close by, and she picks up a clay urn, which looks like an urn with ashes would be in it. It's got like a wax seal along the top. She brings it over and hands it to you, Dash, and goes, "Here you go. I need this to be taken to the city of the dead up." Now, for those watching, it's not the city. It's not the actual city of the dead. That's what they call the massive spread of graveyards and whatnot north of the city, where they intern all the poor souls that expire within the city, and where some of the people that work there tend to turn them into zombies and then hire them out if they were ungilded and they died. That's what they say anyway. It says, we only turn ungilded people into zombies. If you're a gilded member, you get put to the ground safe and sound. That's their slogan too.
In the ground, safe and sound.
Safe and sound. Gleam.
Don't really want to go to the city of the dead or
Yeah.
any of the graveyards.
I know, Boobala, but it'll be good for you. Hey. Okay. Well, yeah. Sorry, but what was your friend? Oh, no. She goes, sorry about what happened to Saul. That's a damn shame. And then she turns and she goes running off. And as she goes running off, time and space continuum, Walnut comes walking up and they pass. Now, look at her! Look at her! You definitely caught the glint of gold flying through the air, which got your attention, and you tuned in and listened to something. You don't necessarily have to do anything right now, but Walnut, enter scene. You've got you come up walking up, and Dash is standing there holding a clay urn.
You look like you just got robbed by a kid. Is that what happened?
Yes,
And
I just got robbed by a kid.
Yofina, you heard all of this go down.
Sorry, I'm doing a trade with someone else on the side.
You're allowed to trade. No, I'm saying you heard everything that went down with Tony and this kid.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
the bat and all that. So
Well, yeah, I was shouting. I was cat. Not. I don't know. Yes. Okay.
Cat calling them to
Caterwauling.
Yeah, that too.
All right, so and this is the first robbery you've done that's been done to you where you ended up with something extra. What's the
I don't know.
what's the jar?
I believe they're ashes. I'm considering just leaving them here.
Did you shake on it?
Yes.
Hey, Jay's here with 72 of his army.
It was a coin flip.
72 of his closest friends. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Greyhawk Adventures. I am Will Giant Stop, the Dungeon Master, and you're just in time to see Tony's character getting swindled. Is that the word we're going to use?
Not if I leave it here. If I just leave the urn right here at the temple and just fuck off without it.
Yeah.
Then I
But
feel like
She
I haven't.
pressed her odds when she left it with you.
Yeah,
Right.
truly.
Before
She probably used a cheat a coin, like a two-headed coin or something.
You're not wrong.
no,
You're
Hey,
not
you're
wrong.
a rogue. You should have checked for that. If we're being honest,
Yeah.
but
Hey, he's distraught. Leave him alone.
But before we get into that part of it, I want to say thank you to everybody who rated in. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. We are here this evening playing Greyhawk Adventures. We are playing in the city of Ravensrook, which is inspired by Rook Roost. So some of the words might be different, but you
Yes.
understand what it is. And what we're doing this in conjunction with our Kickstarter. But before I tell you about the Kickstarter, because I don't want to be just an ungrateful salesman, we have a drawing going on right now for a $10 gift certificate to Drive Through RPG. You can go ahead and enter in the drawing by typing !drawing, and it will put you into the drawing to win this here gift certificate. And then we're going to be giving another one away a little bit later there. Hey, Agora Quest, thank you very much. Appreciate that, man.
Awesome.
Yeah, so you have time to go ahead and enter in for that right now. But like I was saying, we are running this here campaign.
Antiquitous is saying, play the video.
Yeah,
Play the video.
video's
Play
pretty
the video.
goddamn
We're going
good.
to play the video. Antiquitous says, and we shall do.
All right, let's play the video.
Hail and well met, fellow adventurers. It is I, the infamous, well-traveled rogue Dash Bandersnatch. And if you're interested in this tome, then the lure of Ravensrook most certainly has its hook in you already. It is good then that I have curated and distilled only the most important information into this volume. Ravensrook thrives by both sun and moon, though one provides more safety than the other. Learn the sectors of the city and the power of the guilds. Know the political landscape and steel yourself against the inevitable double cross. Seek your fortune in these troubled times and let the chaos of it all provide great opportunity for those with ambition and guts. Lest those guts be spilt by an unkindness of ravens. More later. Mustache.
We're back.
Hey, everybody, there it is. That's the video. There's a link that was dropped in a little bit earlier. Grace, thank you very much. Dropped in another link right here.
Already backed it, says
Hell
Asher
yeah.
the Bear. Thank you. Appreciate
Thank you,
it.
Asher. And then if you go down below too,
Yeah, I
there is a
should
button
narrate
that
it.
you can put. Best story ever. Now Asher knows this. Okay, I forget how long ago this is, but when Asher first came to the Greyhawk community and started watching stuff, it was he was watching one of Jay's shows, and I think it was one of the charity events, if I'm not sure. You can type it in there if I'm incorrect on this, Asher. And Jay was like reading stuff off, and Asher won something, and Jay looked at it and goes, "Oh, and it looks like Ash hurt the bear." So there you go. Yeah, it was a beautiful moment in Greyhawk television history. So there you go, guys. That's what we're here doing. We're doing these streams in conjunction with the Kickstarter that's going on right now. If you want to go ahead and follow that pledge, we would appreciate it. It's a pretty low price. I kept it that way on purpose. I want to make sure that everybody can get a hold of it, but it's not cheap as quality. It is a awesome book, and you'll love it. It is, like I said, inspired by Rook Roost. But of course, we couldn't call it that now, could we?
Yeah.
So
we've been busting our asses on this book. When I say that Will has written a book that is just really worth your time, I mean it. I mean, it's been worth my time, and it's been worth Tony's time, and I guarantee you it's worth your time.
System as agnostic. I don't know if that has been said yet. I just came back, but yes.
And the book is already completed, so we are only kickstarting some really kick-ass cover art for this book so that it looks good on your shelf. That's the big
the Kickstarter is so that we can finish. We're laying it out right now. The material's done. It's just
the content is good.
Content's done. Well, I want to get a kick-ass painted cover for it, and that's what the Kickstarter is for.
Like classic Greyhawk, like the book covers you remember from when you were a kid.
Yeah. Now, one more piece of business, and then we'll get right back into the game. And that piece of business is that we don't only just game here on Wednesday nights. Hell, we hardly game here on Wednesday nights and all anymore. And sometimes we're lucky and we game on Friday nights. And on Friday nights, if you tune into this here channel, we're doing Greyhawk. We're doing Dragonlance this Friday, and then we're also doing some Eberron stuff that we do some other times. So if you want to get the Dragonlance, if you want to watch that, basically what we're doing is we're going through the original Tracy Hickman storyline. But what we did is we all have original characters, and all the characters from the books have been turned into NPCs, and some of them have died. Tanis Halvelvin has died, just so you know. We didn't kill him on purpose, sort of, but he died.
Sure.
But so if that interests you, or if you like Eberron as well, tune in to the same channel, same time, 9 p.m. Eastern time, to catch those shows as well. All right, let's get back into it, shall we? All right. So basically, you had this not an altercation. Basically, this 12-year-old, 11-year-old girl, street urchin, talked to you, said that you were not worshiping the goddess of luck, right? Because you're playing it safe and you're a little crybaby. So challenge you to a coin flip. And if you won, she would tell you answer any question that you wanted, and probably had some information for you. And if you lost, you had to do her a favor. You lost, of course. And so she gave you an urn and said, take this to the City of the Dead, which is the name that they call the
I'll throw it in the
graveyard to the north.
In the cart with the hay, but I'm not making this a priority.
Now you do know that if you just lost at a game of chance,
I don't have good luck anyway,
and you don't uphold, that's you're inviting more bad luck on you. I'm just throwing that out there.
There was no time mentioned. Somewhere in my journey, I'll end up going by the City of the Dead, and I'll throw this urn in somebody's face.
I mean, we do have to bury the body that's in the trunk.
We have to get him cleaned of Necrawl before we can bury the body.
Oh, right. But I'm saying we do have to go there eventually.
Okay. But
we
Walnut,
can make.
do we have a? What are we doing? You went off to schedule A match.
Yeah, I've got a match tonight.
Okay.
Where?
It's in the not Outwall, but the outer city. Little less of a pay grade, but Skylar was all butt mad. Skylar was butt mad. I killed the last guy. So this is to do this fight. She might throw her name behind us in the fights going forward. That's the.
But what are you gonna do about tonight?
Well, maybe I won't kill this guy. And
That'd be a good idea.
And we go kill some more fucking orcs. We do the whole
Orcs. Listen to you.
I'm half. They're going to eat you. And not the fun red light way. They're going to actually eat you alive.
Trust me, it's a better death than starving to death. All right.
Thank you for following, Grindel Skull. Appreciate it. Somebody else
Speaking of
followed
which, can I
earlier.
get you
and
a
I missed it.
snack?
Oh, damn.
Is
Is it that time already?
Purple Billy 118 followed earlier.
Thank you, Uncle Billy. I appreciate
Folks. But this is a question to the DM really quick. Is the urn sealed? Like, does it have
that. Yeah, it's got a wax seal around it.
I bet your ass it's not ashes. Okay.
His Egyptologist.
It's wax.
I want to break this.
No, I'm thinking it's like this. What better way to say,
Organs.
oh, my Mima's ashes? Joke's on you. It's fantasy cocaine.
It's hard to do.
Tales from my table. Thank you for following. We appreciate
Wait a minute. If it is the cocaine, I mean, you know, one of our oldest sayings is, "It's hard not to do drugs in D&D."
That is from the original campaign of this group.
The original campaign of this group. It's always been very hard not to do drugs in D&D.
It's all I'm saying, but it's sealed, which makes it extra sus. But match tonight. 10 gold for the pot instead of the 12. So she could have shaved off more. She was being pretty generous, all things considering.
I'll do my best to augment the purse.
And thank you. Yelfina, you're on pyrotechnics duty.
Oh, right. I better read that scroll.
So here's the question that I got for you guys. I just figured I'd throw it out there. You've got this huge silver trunk under straw in this cart. What are you doing?
We do have to go put it somewhere.
Yeah, what are you doing with that?
Do we have time to go put it anywhere if he's fighting tonight in the outer city?
Yeah, he's
well,
fighting.
Technically, we're already in the outer city.
Yeah,
hey, can we bury it again?
We have the storage space. We have like as part of a guild membership, we have that storage space like under our company name and the Merchants Guild, don't we?
I don't know that I want to tell the Merchants Guild.
Well, you have to pay for that. Let me remind you, you do have a lot.
Right.
It's mostly rubble.
Yes, but we can bury it in the rubble.
That's
Let's go to a hardware store, buy a key and fucking padlock.
We have no walls.
And then we bury it.
Are you the only strong person around here who can pick this thing up? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying generally if something's locked and it's in an open space, just a foundation and rubble, and they're making a racket trying to break a padlock off, then
what are you going to do? Attract people that will be concerned? You're in Ravensrook. This is the Blackwing city of bandits and brigands. Do you honestly think? You know what would happen?
You think you hear someone breaking in, and you're also, I think you're gonna be like, nah, honor him. Like, fuck that guy. I'm taking his score.
What time of day or night is it now? Because we've already been out and back to the.
Yeah, well, you went out of the city and back in. Let's say, and you did that early. You got up early.
It was first thing.
It's the same fucking day.
Yeah, same fucking day.
Don't worry, your corpse hasn't rotted that much.
Welcome to D&D, where a week takes an hour and 5 minutes takes 4 sessions.
So basically, it's probably like 1 o'clock.
All right.
Let's go bury it real nice and good.
Okay.
Hopefully our place has like a basement or a root cellar. Also, like.
Also, Will, I did whisper to you in Roll20.
Oh, let me check.
I saw you typing. I'm like, what's he typing? And then I didn't see anything nefarious.
What we do know is that wherever we put this box, it becomes a basement.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah,
don't
my
need a
apartment.
basement. We could just.
Uh-oh. What?
We should put it somewhere. We should put it on our lot, cover it with hay or rocks or whatever.
Bury it.
I wish I'd thought of that.
Let's go.
Am I repeating myself?
Now, you guys have
Typical Dash.
have passed by the lot where the chapter house for the Two Moons Trading Company was.
Mhm.
You've not poked around in the rubble.
Oh, we have not.
You have not. No.
We should definitely do that too while we're dropping off this hay.
Now-
It's about time.
You go back into the inner city because that's where your chapter house was. Okay. It's in a better section of the city. So you take the cart, Walnut pulls the cart, you guys go to the gate, you show your bags. Now, correct me or refresh my memory here. Did Yofina join?
Yes.
Okay, so you joined the with them. Okay, so you're all now members of the Merchants League.
She's also a member of the Beggars Guild.
And
I
the Beggars
am
Guild.
a member of the pyramid scheme that is the Merchants Guild. You're not wrong.
Okay, and the Beggars Guild, which is
And
also
I would
another
rather
pyramid
have just
scheme.
stayed with the Beggars Guild.
She's so anti-capitalist. It's amazing.
As a beggar, she can do a corporate espionage for us.
All right, I need some intelligence checks out of the lot of you.
I'm ready.
Good. Guess what?
Perfect.
No one get your hopes up because here it comes.
I rolled an 11. It's just short of what I need.
Yofina. Yeah, because that's one of your primes, right?
It's one of my primes, yeah.
Okay.
It's
And for all those out there watching, just so you know, the rule set that we are using is a little bit of Castles and Crusades. I can't hold it any higher because if I do, see that happens.
it gets longer. It's
I don't have my green screen.
You could stand up.
D20.
Fuck that.
It's D20 plus level plus mods,
modifier.
correct?
Well, it
Oh
depends.
shit, I forgot about the mods. That does push me over because I have a
Good job.
plus 7 total.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
So level.
So I'm just plus mod. Okay, so Walnut doesn't know
No.
anything, that's on brand. Okay, so you guys are starting to get together. You made your decision. You're going to take the box. You're going to take it to the rubble of what had been the Two Moons Trading Company's lot where their chapter house was. That's now ruins. But before you start pulling away, you notice something.
Mm-hmm.
Perched upon the top of the awning, because that's what we all decided we call a roof with no walls.
I don't know. I like the medieval cardboard.
Medieval
like Abe Pagoda.
Yeah, but there's no cards. Abe Pagoda. Anyway, you notice that there is a rather large raven looking down. It's sitting on top of the roof, and its head is kind of like down, and it's when you look
past the intelligence, notice this.
Yeah, you notice, and you guys know what it is. Especially,
I know what it is.
Especially Yofina. You know exactly what it is because you've been living in the city much longer than the boys have, and it's a Ravensrook raven. Now, I'll just paint the picture here for everybody. In Ravensrook, there are tons of ravens that roost here.
What?
But yes, funny how that works.
Weird.
But also, amongst them are ravens that are called Ravensrook ravens, and they're much larger. They're like 3 to 4 times the size of a normal raven, and they're smart. They have intelligence. Same
they're-
intelligence of an average human. And they can talk. They've been known to be able to use magical items. They pilfer things. They listen in on everything they can get their hands on. And this raven seems to have listened in on you talking about all your plans to bury a silver box in the rubble of the Two Moons Chapter House. Go.
Whoops. I mean, it's too late now. Can you shoot it down?
Don't shoot these ravens. It's the worst thing you could do.
Oh, 3 or 4 times. That's like a raven the size of a fucking shoe bill.
It's
big. They're big.
It's a dinosaur.
It's probably working for somebody. We might even be able to ask it who.
I can marvel at this information because I've got no fucking idea it's there. So
I don't-
Jim Segula, he's all like, quick, magic missile.
Too bad no one's got
Fireball,
that.
fireball, fireball.
Yeah.
It's obvious that they notice you.
Who are you working for, Raven? Who are you working for?
oh my fucking god, Dylan.
What did Dylan do?
He hops down off of his roost and waddles, waddles over towards the group.
Oh no. I'm surprised I didn't catch this earlier.
And you do notice that he's wearing like a normal person's like finger ring around his leg, around the bottom of his foot. You do notice there's a ring.
The match the ring Tony's, or the match the ring Dash is wearing.
Oh yeah.
No.
No. Still
It's
don't know
nice.
what this thing does.
It's nicer. No, but you do know what the Morning Star that you got in that chest does.
Wait, I think it's time for a wisdom saving throw for Tony.
It's coming. It's coming.
What? I've had the ring on for days now.
It's only been 2 days.
Yeah. 2
Okay,
days.
2 days.
2 days.
I've had the ring on for 2 days now.
All right. all
Well,
right.
you're hoping it's not cursed. I mean, like
I
the
took it
Morning-
off and then put it right back on just to make sure I could. But, you know,
You did.
it also hasn't affected any bit of my life as far as I know.
Nope.
Does
not
the
yet.
ring bear any resemblance to something that we'd recognize?
No.
Just a little bit of flavor.
Okay. All right. All right.
Is there
We don't-
is there anything else odd about this bird, Raven?
Well, other than it's sitting here talking to us, sort of.
I mean, you would definitely notice that he's carrying a dagger
In his wing?
tucked into his wing. Yeah.
I would think he's got probably like a bandolier or something. You know.
Well, I did also. I haven't run this by you, Will, but I was hoping that he could also have a small piece of charcoal.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah, two.
Fuck.
yeah.
It's a big bird. That's all. Just a big bird. Say hello.
I don't think it's just a bird.
Hello.
Oh!
Hell.
Ah!
It's okay, cousin.
This
Do
is
you get put in the chest?
what kind of elvish devilry?
They speak here. The smart ones do.
And with that having been said, let's go ahead and give away our first $10 gift certificate, and then we'll take a short break and we'll give away our second one at the start of the second half of the show. So, everybody who's out there in TV land, go ahead and what's going on here?
Are we glad we didn't fireball him?
Yeah,
Hey guys, I'm the new character.
there we go. Okay, everybody, if you're in, I'll give you to 5, 5,
It's already
4, 3,
cut off.
2, 1.
It is already cut off.
It's already cut
So-
off.
Oh, well, cool. I guess we went past the time. So
Well, no
never
one
mind.
tried to enter anyways the last 5 seconds, so you're
All right,
good.
cool. All right, here we go. We're going to pick our winner. Get the fuck out of Dodge. Storm Wolf 92.
Yeah, Alex.
This isn't rigged, people. Trust me.
I didn't know I could enter until last week.
You guys. I
RPG
said
books are expensive, man.
You guys
They
can
are.
enter. You guys can enter, but to be a good person, I'm gonna pick another winner. I'm gonna give
If
away
it's
20 guys right
Tony.
here.
Don't let it be me.
Uncle
Oh,
Fuzz,
a different
number
uncle.
5.
Uncle Fuzz. Okay, that's good.
Full of good.
Okay, now here's the rule though. You got to be present to win. So Uncle Fuzz, are you here? If you are, I need you to type something in the chat.
Sound off in the chat, Uncle Fuzz.
Sound off, say, "Hey, I am here."
I feel bad because that 2000 Caesar I watched when he joined, and he got like 4 tickets
Yeah, you know why you got 4 tickets?
because he's subscribed and all
'Cause
that
you
other good
subscribed.
stuff.
Yeah, you get more tickets if you subscribe.
Shit, I only got 1.
Well, maybe you should subscribe, Tony.
I
Yes.
probably should.
Subscribe to the channel you work for, you dingus.
So let's
Never
take a
on
look.
Twitch.
Let's take a look and see if Uncle Fuzz is still here. Is this alphabetical? Oh, looks like it is. That's kind of cool.
So he'll be
Looks like he is.
right before Uncle Tony.
Who's
Yeah,
that?
current viewers. Okay, so Uncle Fuzz, this is what you got to do for me, my man. I need you to message me. Don't type it in chat. I need you to message me your email that is connected to your Drive-Thru RPG account. If you do not have one, you can just message me your email that you would like, which this is something I learned yesterday. If you don't have a Drive-Thru RPG account and you give me an email, I can gift it to you and it automatically creates you an account on Drive-Thru RPG.
Fancy.
I know,
That's
it's
cool.
kind of fancy, isn't it? But you can setting it up rather easy. So Uncle Fuzz, what we need you to do is go ahead and message me that, and that will get you. I'll get you set up for your prize. So, and we'll be giving away another $10 gift certificate when we come back from the break, and we're going to go to the break.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to play the trailer into the break, and then we'll go to the break.
Sounds good. That's a pretty good trailer.
Hail and well met, fellow adventurers. It is I, the infamous well-traveled rogue Bandersnatch. And if you're interested in this tome, then the lure of Ravensrook most certainly has its hook in you already. It is good then that I have curated and distilled only the most important information into this volume. Ravensrook thrives by both sun and moon, though one provides more safety than the other. Learn the sectors of the city and the power of the guilds. Know the political landscape and steel yourself against the inevitable double cross. Seek your fortune in these troubled times and let the chaos of it all provide great opportunity for those with ambition and guts. Lest those guts be spilt by an unkindness of ravens. More later. Mustache.
Oh, hello, everyone.
Oh.
How you doing? I'm Will Giant Stop the Dungeon Master for this here game, and this here's the cast of characters for this second half of episode 4 of Ruinous and Ravensrook.
And
You know, if
Dirtbag
I-
Don seems to like the art with the boobies.
Yeah, but you gotta understand,
Same.
Dirtbag Don is easy to.
Well, living up to his name.
Yeah. I like the art with the
We
boobies.
we were talking about Conan and the classic Conan art styles before we came back. So
There you go.
It's all in the same spirit.
So let's go ahead and pick back up where we left off. If I remember correctly, some a waddling raven came sauntering up to tell them what fur or something along these lines. Now, keep in mind, Dylan, that the ravens can speak fluently if they so desire. So it's not just a mimic. It's not like just like a kenku. They can actually speak. So just so you know. And action. Go ahead.
Action. Don't rob me, bird. Put the knife away. So, what are you here for?
I'm what?
You're what?
I'm here to propose a partnership.
Partnership.
Yes.
Well, the bird wants to partner with us. What do you all? What say?
It sounds like elf mischief to me.
Yes, it's a bit of mischief, and it's just the city.
You realize your cousin's an elf.
Yeah, I know.
No. We
With
have.
whom? Or would we be partnering?
I'm not quite
I'm asking the
sure.
bird, not you, Dash.
Well, I'm not sure how to communicate with him. Am I supposed to do the things and the
I can
clicks
speak.
and the?
Not, no.
No. Okay. So
I can understand you.
excellent. He can understand you.
He just gave you,
Thanks.
yeah, and he just gave you what fur or what feather, I guess.
He just sent you a message there, Dylan. Just so you know.
So
Mhm.
what can we do to help you, good
Oh.
Raven?
I have a beef with Necrawl. Priest of Necrawl.
You intrigue me, great bird. I too have a problem with Necrawl.
And I'll pull the little charcoal out of my bag, and I draw with my beak, draw a little hand on the pavement.
Damn, this
I've
bird's
seen
a
the
nerd.
mark. I've seen the mark.
The hand of Necrawl, yes. Cousin. He's seen it on. I think he's talking about you.
And he hops up and perches on Walnut's shoulder.
I sent you another message too.
Thank goodness I've got high strength and con, or I would not be able to carry this goddamn bird.
And I pull the neck of his shirt back to sort of reveal the mark.
That beak is a shiv. I'm not moving too fast to
No,
counteract.
his shiv is a shiv. He's
No, but he's got two. He can double attack. Somebody's like,
I have a proposition.
listening.
Oh,
And
good.
From that same pouch that he pulled the charcoal, he tucks the charcoal back in and he pulls out a sack of coin. And he drops it on the pavement in front of Walnut.
Listening harder.
It doesn't seem enough. We need 25,000 gold if we want to go through Whaley.
It will help.
It'll help.
Every drop in a bucket, right?
Well, I'll look in the purse then. What's in the
Your
purse?
talons are really sharp.
Don't be rude, cousin.
That's a compliment.
Thank
You can say what's in there, Dylan.
There's a.
So too.
Now I'm assuming this is to you, Will. Is this a writ for the amount,
Or it could be a small amount. It could be in different denominations, or
I'll say it's a writ.
It's
writ.
just string.
It's
just
a
bunch of
writ
string.
for the amount of 24,000 gold.
Why?
How?
I'm sorry.
What?
What are we going to do that
Thank you.
gets us 24,000 gold? I'm sorry.
No, I'm looking at these.
How
How is this bird a better businessman than hell our uncle is?
I mean, that's pretty obvious.
I
You
see
got
revenge.
you out of that deal.
Revenge. Oh no. Walnut will raise an arm to like offer like a proper like
I
perch.
perch. I hop from the shoulder to the arm.
And I'm assuming this raven's about as big as I am. Probably way more.
Probably bigger, actually.
I keep good accounts.
Well, it's about the same size as a halfling, I would say. Yeah.
Okay, Bird.
Ravens on their own can get pretty big. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I have so many questions. How do you come to accrue this kind of wealth, and can we take a writ from a bird? And what could Necral have possibly done to offend you this much? And why would you help us if you're so close to? My head.
Questions one at a time. There are those who keep good accounts for people like me.
They keep accounts for you.
I find things. I steal things.
I find things. I steal things. I don't have 24.
Not as well as I do.
That's obvious. That's true. So, why help us?
I have lost.
Lost.
I
I've lost someone who matters to me.
Yeah, sounds
I
familiar.
understand that, but
Oh no.
goodbye.
We've lost Will again.
God damn it.
Keep going.
Darn it.
Adjust the screens as you require, but keep going. This is
Yeah.
a really fucking good scene.
Bird, I feel strange calling you Bird. What do you have a proper name?
We keep no names. But
Keep no names.
you can call me whatever you wish.
That's so Raven.
There he is.
It's very irritating.
Good, nice one. It's a Raven reference.
Gonna have to go and. Oh, Jesus Christ.
No,
You're
you're
here.
still here.
Yeah.
For now, anyway.
Yeah. We'll see.
So, Bird, please understand, I'm not trying to bring my friend back from the grave. He deserves his rest, but I don't want him tortured, his soul tortured by Necral for all eternity.
I have been listening, I know.
And neither do I want that for my cousin.
Those lost cannot be brought back.
Good. I mean, not good. I'm just saying, I'm not. Whaley seemed to think I wanted a resurrection of sorts. That's not what I seek.
Resurrection costs much more than I can afford.
Yes. So, what are we to do?
We seek revenge
On Necral?
on the priests of Necral.
You wish to take their lives?
Pull the dagger out of my sheath. Yes.
I'm just really more of a pickpocket, I'm not for the all stabby thing most of the time.
I'm listening.
I sidle back up onto his shoulder. Revenge.
I mean,
Yeah. Revenge.
Well, how then does this help my friend? And how does it help my cousin? Revenge.
That's up to you.
Oh.
Oh my God! You know what he should talk like? Yeah, see, it's gonna be up to you like this.
Yeah.
Like there is some. I'm getting a lot of like Rockadoodle vibes, and I fucking love it.
Is it 24,000 K? That's what it has to do with you.
Yeah. I can take my money elsewhere.
No, I didn't say that. Mind you.
I mean, how many bills do you have in your new pyramid scheme there, Dash?
But
Aside from revenging your friend.
it's not. Well, it's saving him. Forget it. It's revenge. But how do we negotiate with Nicrawl after we've,
Go lay down.
Go
lay down.
Yeah, niece, go lay down.
Yeah, go lay down.
Did you hear that? I thought I tuned it on muted. Obviously, that didn't work. You can still hear me when I do this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck. Well, that's not that button.
Good thing you didn't test it on something more high risk.
Right? All right. If you
We're lucky that's all we heard.
If you hear me tell Annie to lay down, it's a dog. Okay. Just let me know.
not your partner.
No.
No, his partner's name's Verona, remember?
Yeah.
My fair Verona.
Yeah. Verona.
Verona, go lay down. Go lay down.
All right.
Wow. On a silver platter, and he's obviously
Trying to slap some sense into him over here.
It seems to me like he wants his friend helped out, but only when it's convenient to him.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's Dash. He is very
I know,
self-centered.
right? Man.
Look, I just don't understand the in-between step between murdering a bunch of priests and negotiating with Nicrawl for the release of my friend's soul.
Why negotiate?
Well,
See?
Whaley told you that the priest of Whaley told you they could do that for you, but it would cost.
Yes, but
I've been listening. I've provided the funds.
And also, like Nicrawl, from my brief understanding, takes greater toll among the dead. So
Don't you have a problem with Nicrawl holding Saul's soul in his hand, right?
bamboozle it out.
And yours, by the way.
I was waiting for you to give a shit, but yeah.
I've been saying, and my cousin. But
So
do
you haven't
you
told
see,
your cousin yet. So
what do you see as a solution, cousin? We kill a bunch of priests of Nicrawl. Great. How does that relieve you of your burden?
They said I need to pay off a certain amount of lives.
I think a priest would at least count for 3.
Yeah, they did not specify as to, they suggested, but they did not lay out in any explicit terms that, oh, you have to kill the people that you face in the fight. So I could just reach down into their throats and rip out their voice box, and that would count.
You make
They might take umbrage to that kind of thing, but also like that's kind of the fun when dealing with those types. And also, if I could, I chose voice box because I ran into that bitch in the inner city again. Oh my god, and my ears are still fucking ringing.
Oh,
I was listening. Yeah, she's the worst.
Yeah, tell me she's on your fucking list.
Yeah, you're all on my list.
Uh-oh.
See,
I'm sorry.
this is why you don't want to.
So
And I'd like to say that the closest thing to a smile that a raven can pull off is what's happening right now.
So, yeah, the beak just like slightly ajar.
Yeah.
While strange, the bird is Not wrong.
Where would you have us start, Bird?
You have the targets already. You've met them before.
Yep, it's the same guys.
Oh, I'm assuming then he would have said that to Alex or to Walnut, right?
Yeah.
Oh, even better.
No, not if they travel in a group. We need to isolate them one at a time.
Oh,
Pick
then
them off.
I'm assuming the Raven has also taken a look at what their patterns are. Do they travel in a group?
Mostly.
Hard to track. Mm.
But you know where they always congregate. They got a house.
Blow
I can
that
show you the way,
motherfucker.
but I do not know their
Arsenides!
pattern.
This old thing again. Let's burn it down.
But we have I have a fight tonight, presuming they might show up to try and push their investment.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah.
And any bit of sleuthing that, I guess you're here.
You were under the impression when that fight that you had the other night, when the priests first approached you about it, that what they were saying is like, here, we're gonna anoint your hands with that poison shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
so it has to be with
you're thinking that might have something to do with the ritual ensuring that they're going to get a hold of the soul.
I can work with that. We can work with that. Best get my hands anointed, and I'll just cram my fist up there and play him like a puppet. All right, cool.
No, you're not wrong.
It's I can almost guarantee it's a terrible idea, but it is at least 12% of one.
Okay, we're gonna be in an outer city, so it's not gonna be as big of a scene, right?
Yeah.
So we don't want to kill this one. We said
but
you can't let them anoint your hand for the fight.
I'm sorry, we're gonna get 24,000 gold.
But what? No, what I'm thinking.
I require no murder in the ring.
Here's what I'm thinking. They stuck around for the fight last time. This time, if any three of you have a means of marking and tracking someone,
I think I might have something.
so either put a bit with a piece of chalk or something on their robes, and have our new associate do a flyby and follow them overhead so they can see that mark and track them to where they go.
I can show you where they live.
He doesn't need to follow them.
No, but other than that, if we can have various places that, if I would presume they don't just go from the house to elsewhere.
That is correct.
I should be a detective. I'm really good at this.
I'm writing a novel.
Saul, is that you?
The
Reincarnation of Saul. Say, I am the murder bird.
These books are definitely going to sound different, but who knows?
No, it's the first book is just titled The Raven.
The Raven.
But it's like I came knocking at this guy's door, and all he would do is wax eloquent like a bitch and not open up.
Like,
it's the Raven from the Raven's point of view.
Okay, so did you guys figure out what you're doing? So I had to go break up the cat fight.
Classic.
Verona.
Are you at Verona's house?
Yes.
I think we're gonna go to the fight, and then Mark and if the guys are there, Mark and track them somehow. That's up to.
I thought you were just going to kill them there.
And that is also an option if we have one alone. Sure, but
all 8 or however many. How many are there? What are we doing? What's going on?
I think there's 5 of them, right?
There's like 5. That's how I remember. But robed figures.
Their symbol's a hand. It would make sense.
Yeah, there was 5 of them. You've got a grand total of 8 on your hit list. Okay.
The Raven does.
The Raven does. There's 3 priests, 4 acolytes, which are essentially just their punk ass followers that don't have spell casting abilities.
Where are
And
those
the
alcohol?
priest,
Get them
what's the guy's name? Lucius?
Lucius Malfoy?
No.
Harry Potter she's seen.
Yes, of course.
Also,
Of course she's seen
Hey,
Harry
scene,
Potter.
excuse you.
Red.
Let's see. Larius is the fella's name. He goes by Larius Blight is his name. I know. How appropriate, right?
It's a great name.
it's pronounced Bliggett.
Bliget. No doubt, that's what he says.
Bliget.
Everybody say Blight. No, it's pronounced Bliget. Oh, he's totally French now. So basically, the last time he showed up with four other guys. He's the one who applied the stuff to your hands, though. And whatever this Raven's name is, I don't know if he told you guys yet, but
He doesn't
No,
have
it's Raven.
bird.
Raven works. We could just type in Raven.
He's Mr.
Yep.
Cops.
Yeah, Raven is. He does tell you that this Larius Blight guy is like in charge of this group of Necrol, this cult, this sect. Little.
Should we I mean, should we try to maybe abduct one of them and steal their robes and sneak back into the when they leave?
By we, you mean you?
Well,
sneak
probably
back in.
me. But I'd need some help subduing the one in the back.
That I can help you with.
So
Well,
are
I
you
can help
guys?
you blend in.
Are you guys having this conversation pulling a cart? Or are you having this conversation?
I'm not pulling the cart. I think I'm sitting in it still.
You're sitting in the cart.
Didn't we go to like hide the cart at the rubble of our
I think,
place?
yeah,
That's
I
what I'm
think,
saying. Are you guys doing this while you're en route?
assuming.
Yes.
I don't think,
Okay.
Well,
It's
can't keep
prerequisite for any adventurer to be able to walk and talk.
This is a walk and talk.
Come on.
The bird's listening to us, we know.
Yeah.
It's like a click, click, click.
Well, the bird's right there. I'm sure the bird's
Yeah.
walking all
Yeah,
over
no,
the cart.
it's
Yeah, I'm just perched on the cart. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, great! A few more minutes.
hey, he weighs more than I do.
Yes,
Tell me
I-
why.
I asked the good.
Relatively
Lord, why-
light for his size, though. He's a bird.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
Hollow
relatively
bones.
light for my size too.
fair enough.
Why must I push this cart?
Okay, so you guys are making you're pushing the cart, you're talking, and then you'll get to you go through the gates because you got to go from the outer city into the inner city. Okay, you're
That's where
given-
the warehouse is, right?
that's where the lot where the
Yeah.
warehouse
Two
the
moons.
guild house was.
Yeah.
And you they know where it is, so you guys go right to it. Now it's on a busy street, so you go and you pull up the cart next to this rubble, and it's not like rubble all the way underground. There are like some walls that are there, kind of like fallen down and all.
Can we just roll the whole cart inside the compound?
Let's roll. Who wants to roll me some luck?
Not me.
Not Tony.
Not me.
Okay, so it's
Here's
between-
expecting the Raven to have like 18 luck or some shit.
I mean, he is good at finding shiny things.
All right.
Unfortunately, I don't have a luck stat.
yeah.
We're
Are
gonna
you
go
doing it,
try to
Alex?
we're gonna try to cash
He's
this.
playing a monster. He's not really playing a character.
Nice.
Oh, that's a crit.
That's perfect.
Okay. And just
Never
everybody
happen
out there-
again.
Yep. Just so everybody out there in TV land who's watching us and are played Castles and Crusaders and going, what the fuck? Or, I have added a luck stat, but unlike the traditional
Nice.
way of the siege engine, we're using that. They have a stat. Each one is just like, strength or anything along these lines. And this is just like old school D&D where you roll under if you get it. Price is Right. Roll under as close as you can get under, but as high as
So
you can
we
go.
find a perfect spot where no one will see this. Check.
You do. You're 100% able to pull it in.
But
You motherfucker.
I want to say like it fits like perfectly into where like the stove was.
Sure.
And a special thank you to David Big Mac Shepherd for his contributions to our Discord. If you haven't
Thank
already
you.
been there,
Is it something I should go see?
probably.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's probably me. Pause doing something stupid.
No, it's
No.
Something else. I'll see it. Thanks, Big Mac. So here's the thing. Now you guys can totally get it in there. There's a spot for it, a sweet spot. Are you going to do this in broad daylight with people walking around, seeing you pull a cart into this rubble and park it? Because there are going to be people, and there's a distinct possibility that somebody will see you. I will allow you to roll a luck check for that as well.
Did we just have a good roll for this?
That was for if you could actually hide it in the rubble, not if anybody could see you.
So
what's the difference?
if
That's
this-
kind of what I feel.
Okay, here's the difference. This will be a D100 roll. I'll
Oh.
say if you can get over 75%, nobody sees you do it.
Over 75.
This is, like I said, the plot of land on which the chapter house sat is on a thoroughfare.
Fair.
That was hard. So it's on a road, okay? And there's lots of people coming and going down this road. It's during the middle of the day.
But
No.
it should be like a car pulling into a driveway. It shouldn't
So-
be anything that anybody notices.
No, it's a car being pulled into a ruined place.
So how about we pull the cart up, and Walnut's gonna start like taking like the smaller chunks of rubble and load them onto the cart, so it'll look like we're clearing the space to start
and don't forget-
renovations.
I got to point out, too, don't forget, you rented this cart. You didn't buy it.
Yeah.
So?
Yes, we're renting it so that way we can clear out the space, so that way the brick baron or whatever his fucking name is can come over and start
The
taking
Lord
measurements.
of Bricks.
Yeah, Lord of Bricks. So we're clearing up the detritus, right? So and just steadily setting up, conga lining it. Just hard when I'm the only one. I'm the designated heavy lifter.
I'll try to lift some of the bricks and the rocks, and then I'll move over to the
I'll
wood.
pretend like I'm bossing them around.
Pretend.
I am bossing them around.
Can you make the chest like appear like brick?
Not the whole thing.
One side, I could do that too.
You guys, that's a good way of doing it. What you said is a good way of doing it. So if you wanted to do that and then wait for an opportune time to then pull said chest off of the cart and move it into the rubble, I will definitely put the percentage way down.
Yeah, I think so. So that way, like bring in the cart and then they make it like we're picking up the just rubble and shit, and so people just go, oh fuck, whatever, and so do enough time to like buy some deniability and then try and swindle it in.
Yeah. So basically, all right, with doing it that way, which is a good solid plan, I like it. I'll say there's only a 25% chance that somebody sees you. You drastically lowered the chances. With that having been said, who wants to roll that check?
I got it queued up if you want me to just.
I was gonna say Tony.
Wait. Keep in mind, he's the guy who rolled the 1 and killed Saul on his check.
You can't stop me from rolling dice forever. And by the way,
And this would be a good time to preface for the audience is that you can with a donation. I don't know how many bits, but a meager donation of bits, you can get us some rerolls so we don't suffer and die.
That's true.
this is true.
For every 100 bits, I've lowered the price. How about that? Because nobody cheers bits anymore. You look, for every 100 bits that you cheer, I will give one, not for everybody, one reroll, and you get to decide who it goes to.
The pool.
Look at that. They don't give a shit. They want to see you bite it.
Nothing. I'm here. I'm looking. I'm like,
All right.
something's gonna come along.
No way, man. They want to see you crash and burn.
Give it a second. Maybe it's just the lag.
No.
I gotta tell. Okay, for those who weren't here last week and didn't see it, what happened was, or 2 weeks ago. Okay, so they got into a fight. This silver box.
Why are we rehashing this?
Was buried
because we want to make you feel pain.
It was buried outside of town. They went back to get it, and there happened to be a group of humanoids that's part of the Great Old One's army that came by and conquered.
All right, roll it, Tony.
They were partying, and they got into a fight with them, and Saul was attacking with his cursed Morningstar berserking. He went down. He was gonna die.
He was gonna die.
We're not going to die. We had so many options.
Good at you, champion Chad. You look at that.
Did Chad come through?
Oh yes,
yeah, Chad came through. But hold on, Chad. I gotta tell you. So what happened was Dash runs over Tony's character. He's going to attempt to give him first aid to save him so he doesn't die. And he said, "Okay, you can do it," but he's untrained, right? And it's like, well, if you're untrained, you could maybe keep him from dying, but you could also kill him. Just don't roll a 1. What did he roll? He rolled a 1, and he killed him.
Oh.
Okay, so here's the thing, Jim. Type it into the chat. Who do you want that reroll to go to?
Well, hang on. Let me roll this first one. I may not need a second.
No.
I thought we went to a pool.
He has to say who he wants it to go to. No. I drastically lowered the price, so I'm not going to just put it into a pool. So who do you want it to go to, Jim? Just type it in there for me. Do you want
Jim? I'll be fine. Give it to somebody who needs it.
Tony, Alex, Dylan, or Grace?
I don't need to be saved, Jim.
He does.
I mean, I think.
And this is coming from someone with the cold hands of Roll20. Okay.
Give it to Grace, he says.
It's going to Grace.
Oh.
There you go. See, that's how we do this.
All right.
53.
All right.
Hey, see? You're fine.
Drastically lowered was a good thing.
See,
wouldn't have made the 75 better.
See, that's Walnut only has the one brain cell, but he makes that shit work.
Frozen again.
You got the wisdom for you.
No, I honestly don't.
I keep saying that.
Yeah. Anything that involves a brain is a -1. It's fucking Walnut's the quintessential himbo.
Also, I apologize for the fact that every time Will drops out, we just have a messed up thing. But it saves us so much time if I just leave it all messed up until he comes back in and joins us.
I can be Will. All right, so you guys, let's do this now.
Yeah. There he is.
It's got to be my internet. It's got to be mine because none of you guys are dropping.
No, it's definitely you. Yeah, some upgrading of Wi-Fi I think is in order.
Upgrade, or maybe I just need to redo the router. It hasn't. This is the first time it's done it while I've been over here. But
have you checked your drivers this time?
Or as the chat says, have you tried turning Giant Stomp off and on again?
Yeah. Reboot the whole game. By the way, while you were gone, Grace basically volunteered to run her own game.
Yeah.
Real?
Yeah. Now we were all surprised.
I find that hard to believe.
Yeah.
You know what? Here's the thing. This shit's being taped. This shit's being taped, and this is why it's a good thing that Dylan's running it, because me dropping out doesn't bust up the feed. So that's good.
I will run as Will. Just the entire time. Pretending I'm Will.
All right, then we need to get you some stick-on mustache and
a Pringles can. You need a Pringles can.
Pringles can. We got to get you a Pringles can. Fuck, I don't have a Pringles can.
Some shorter hair.
Good thing I didn't need it.
A green screen. I got this.
MS Paint.
Yeah.
For the maps.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Good to know.
I don't know what you're gonna do about the '70s references, but I don't know. Maybe we'll make you some flashcards.
Yeah.
So I see you rolled a 53.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so you did. And did we determine? Did it go? Did the reroll go to you, Tony? Is that
No,
The
it went
Grace.
to Grace.
Grace.
Went to
I went to
Grace.
Grace. Ah, good.
See,
on
she'll
you.
need it.
I'll need it.
Okay, so yeah, you find an opportune time. You're able to pull that box off and get it into the rubble, deep within the collapsed building and whatnot. You guys gonna dig a hole? You just gonna put rubble on top of it? What are you gonna do?
Dig a hole. Dig
Dig
a
a
hole.
hole.
We don't
Dig.
need to dig a hole. Wow, why are we digging a hole?
So, well, is it with like, because with the 12, we're able to find like the opportune place to put it to keep it hidden, right?
That's that's what I'm assuming you guys are doing.
Yeah. So what if we were able to move some loose flagstones and set it into the ground and cover it with
Yeah, just how it was set, how you found it.
yeah.
That's
So
exactly
it's
how you
basically
found
putting it like setting it in, like into the ground and covering it with tile. So
yeah.
yeah,
And
so
rubble
like
and
it
shit. Right.
We all know there's nothing in it, right?
there's a
Except for a body.
body, but
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. There's nothing in it. So I
Just
mean,
so-
Well, in a room that someone's gonna go into an abyss in.
You guys don't know what's in it now.
what do you mean we don't? know what's
You
in
think
it?
you know what's in it.
it's
I mean,
what-
body
you
was in it
you
last
put some
time.
items. Oh, by the way, hey, you guys need to talk amongst yourselves of who got all his shit.
Oh, we should.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Dash got all butt hurt when I was starting to go through the body.
He did.
So I think I stopped.
That was at the time. I think before we go to the priests of Necral or we do anything to try and save his soul, we should definitely confiscate his mortal belongings.
Okay, and you're gonna leave his body in the box.
just yeah, and
It's
Okay.
the best
Just-
idea for now.
hey, you know what? Leave the door open, the vault door open in there for science.
You think something would come eat it? But what if we need the body later?
You don't need the body for the soul. They're two separate things. The soul
What
has
if,
been.
how do we know?
Just take a finger. I'm a terrible person.
So, okay, so somebody's gonna go into the box now.
I'm going to the fucking box.
Okay, so everybody watching knows what's happening is that there's it's a silver chest, like, okay? It has an extra dimensional space within it. So they open it up, there's some stairs in there, you go and you go down it. So you open up the chest, you're out of eyesight, obviously, because and now you move the box inside. You open it up, there's the stairs down into the lead lined 10 by 10 room. In there is the
Saul's body.
Saul's undead mutilated body and his stuff.
Hey, buddy.
And then there's the
No,
there's the metal door in the one wall
What-
with the little spinner thing like on a
What-
submarine.
What did Saul actually have on him?
He had magical shit.
Yeah,
And I did give you his tome, his diary.
That's right, his diary.
Yes,
I have.
I'll take his medical supplies. I'll take his tome.
he had a
Oh.
steel shield of +2 of arrow deflection. That is the main magic item aside from the one that you're aware of that drove him frothing mad.
I don't
He
think.
also has that morning star. Is that what you were talking about?
Yes, that the morning star that drove him.
You
I
guys
don't think I have the strength to
nobody
carry
knows.
a
Nobody
shield,
knows that the morning
so-
star did that though. As
Right.
far as everybody else is concerned, it's a sweet ass morning star that they know is magical.
Yes,
I don't know.
I also was
don't.
already carrying a morning star, so I have two different ones. And unless you were very keen-eyed, you may not know which one was which.
Hey, none of us can use them.
Yeah,
It's not even a weapon in my roster.
And then he had the pick too, right?
Yes, +2
And-
pick.
And we know that the pick helps with the digging, so I'll take the pick.
Oh,
as
I
well.
was carrying that. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
It's a military pick, but you could still use it.
Do you have any money on him?
Yeah. He was carrying.
I'm sorry, Tony. I took that. Don't even.
Fucking Bray. Fucking little halfling.
The amount.
I mean, I've been here for long enough. I know how it goes.
In case you didn't have an amount before, Grace, I was carrying 111 gold,
Damn.
8 silver, and 9 copper.
Damn is right.
Wow, look at it this way. If you do the job for the Raven, you
There
can
you
get to, you only need another 900 gold. You're in like Flint.
Shut
We
up.
need less.
I mean,
than
if you
that
show up with,
for our Kickstarter.
Yeah. If you show up with
Okay,
24,000,
sure.
they're not gonna fucking turn you away if you're short 900. They're gonna do the job.
job, guys.
Let's be real.
Okay, so
again,
anyway, that's
for
the stuff.
the economy that we have established, that is way too much. That is enough to build a cathedral, a monument. That is a ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah, but if you had that much money, maybe you could bargain. I don't know.
Good to know that.
Maybe you could party and forget Saul's and his.
I have
and
the
damn
horseshoes. I have very expensive horseshoes.
And you have yet to wear.
I know. I just
Any-
they
okay.
don't look right on me.
So you guys went ahead. You got his stuff. You can divvy it up how you want. So Walnut, you walk down into the 10 by 10 lead-lined room. There's the dead body.
Mhm.
It does stink.
After a
I
few
don't know,
hours.
8 hours?
It turned into an undead. It was
Oh, that's fair.
consumed by the market
Yeah.
necrawl. It spat putrid black shit on you guys.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna take his tome.
Yeah, I killed the PC, Centerin. Dylan's first PC got killed in what episode was that? Episode
Episode 2.
2? Episode
Yeah,
2?
two.
Just in time
Yeah.
for me to get COVID and disappear for an episode anyway, so it worked out perfectly.
I'll take his tome, medical supplies, his shields of arrow deflection,
Okay.
and I'll take the pick, the things that I've seen him. I get it. Things I've seen him repeatedly use. And I can't tell which of the morning source is his, so I'll leave them be for later.
Okay. Are you gonna open the door while you're down here?
What do we say about wisdom now?
I'll
What do we
take a.
say about intelligence?
I'll take a. I'm gonna take a peek out.
Okay. So he goes over and he spins the what was
Is
it? Handle
the
spins the
hatch
handle.
open at least? Can we hear his screams?
Oh, you can see him down. Yeah, you guys are looking down. It's only a 10 by 10 room, so you
I
see
still
him
haven't
walk.
read the fucking scroll yet, guys. Sorry.
You guys are up there watching. He goes down the stairs and starts pulling shit off of this dead body, and then he goes, like, shooks his shoulders and goes, all right. And you see him walk over to the door and spin it and yank it open.
No.
I thought yank it up. I was like,
Okay, you open it. Now it's a heavy door. Remember, it's a big steel lead coated door.
Did we never open this shit?
We
no,
did
we
one.
did. It's
You did
just
once.
different now.
Okay.
And you're right, it is different.
What?
When-
What's
when you-
different?
Now Walnut, you looked through it the first time it was open because you guys were all down in there,
Yeah.
right? If I remember correctly. Okay, so when you opened it up the first time, after you dug it up and had it sitting in the ruined manor house of the old head of the chapter house, a couple miles outside of town. When you went down, you opened up, you looked into it. It was at the bottom of a ravine that appeared to be underground in the dark. It's like it was in a cave. Like there was this ravine inside of a cave. You couldn't see the ceiling or anything because it was too dark, but you heard dripping water and you saw fungi, growing around and shit like that. Okay. This time, when you open it and you look in, you see a stone path, like chiseled and masoned white stone. Now the path itself is like a miniature bridge going from the door off into the distance, and you could sort of like see, like, because you do like a little look here or there, that there's like these supports that come up to hold up the bridge that go down into this fog. And you can see from the door for about a good 15. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second here. If I'm going to do something, get rid of that. We need, yeah, this will be good.
Oh, that's no ambiance. that's no music.
Oh, things are going to get bad.
Okay.
Fictional being just followed. Thank you for that.
The timing with the opening of the forbidden sealed door doesn't help. Thank you.
So now this stone bridge goes off into the fog, and you can see about maybe 15 feet before the fog, it obscures your vision. And you have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
And that fog is obscuring it. Now, there is the slight blowing of wind going through there. Like the fog isn't like stationary, it's like moving like a cloud. And there is a definite moaning that flows on the wind.
Good moan or bad moan?
Depends. So, Grace, what does a good moan sound like?
No.
Let's not do this.
You're not gonna
Let's
get
not
it.
do
Look
this.
how red she got.
It's
That
not
was-
worth the added viewership. I promise you that.
Does the wind go ooh? Does the wind go
Yikes.
It's more of like a. Think of a Halloween tape sort of. Thing.
Yeah. Sweating the fucking Scooby-Doo nonsense.
Yeah. So there you go. You gonna go walk out on the thing?
No. I'm gonna close the door. I'm gonna crank it shut.
As you begin to close the door,
Oh, goddamn.
Fuck.
I need you.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
Hold on a second. All right. I'm
Second
gonna
death,
roll.
episode 4.
This is okay. So what you're doing is, I'm thinking strength is the stat we need.
Let it be
So you're-
strength.
So you're good in that regard. You're good in that regard. Okay.
All right.
Where did you go with Dex? Which is your
So I'm gonna roll a d20, and you're gonna roll a d20.
Is it D20 or am I rolling strength?
You're rolling strength.
Okay.
And we're not doing a siege. Well, we are going to do a siege check. I'll give you. So it'll be just like that. So let me do. Okay. So this is the roll that you have to beat. 18.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck. Add your level, add your bonus. Oh, shit.
It won't matter. It won't matter.
He got a 3. Oh, how good it is. Okay.
Fuck.
So
It's going to be your fault this time.
At least the only person at risk is me.
I got a feeling we're all in this one.
Yeah.
you pulled
this
the door
together.
open a crack, and you're looking, and you're seeing all of this before you, and you're seeing the fog billowing past you. And as you go, all right, I'm gonna close the door now. A figure materializes out of this fog
Ugh.
Boy.
and comes rushing towards
Oh.
you.
Oh no.
Ugh.
It is like think of it as like we've all seen smoke or shadow beings. Is
Or
very similar
those
to that, but it is of like fog. So the eyes are just a darker color, and the gaping maw that opens is just a darker color, and it reaches out with these clawed-like hands, and it goes for you, and you are unable to close the door before it doesn't grab you. It sticks one hand in and holds onto the frame, and its other hand grabs the door, and it's pushing it open.
Where in the fuckity fuck is that?
Hold on. We need an initiative.
I haven't fucking rested. Fuck.
No. Oh, and by the way, I have to point out, so you guys did sleep after the fight. How many hit points were you down there, Walnut, after the fight?
I was down. I was down to 30.
Okay, because you only got your con bonus back from the night's rest.
So that would put me to.
What's your con?
My con is a +3.
Okay, so you got 3 back, so you got 33. Because nobody healed or anything before you guys went out. You just got up, you drank some beers, ate some runny eggs, and then went out to go dig it up.
I was fine. I didn't.
The only person that had any damage to them was Walnut from this fight.
Yeah, and he was fine.
Yeah, he was only down so many points. But then Walnut, you got into a fight outside with the body.
Yeah,
did you lose any hit points there?
I have the fight with the I've been keeping track of my hit points in my notes. I was sitting at as I got a brief tittle from Saul, like low-key healing from Saul after the fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
Because that guy turned my face into minor hamburger. Which like that's brought me up to like almost close to full. I got a few decent hits from the orcs, which brought me from like 38 down to 30. And so I
just wanted to make sure that we were still keeping track of hit points.
Yeah. So I wouldn't have the extra +3 from the except no, I was at 38. I was up then +3 from the night's sleep would have brought me to 41 sleeping. So I am at 30 from the fight with the orcs, which was this morning. So I'm still sitting at 30 hit points.
Okay, let me go through here. I need to.
So what kind of strength do you need to actually be able to wield a Morning Star?
More than you can wield it. I mean you just get a negative.
Do you have the spell catapult?
Okay. Go ahead and roll your initiatives for me. Oh, this thing got a.
Oh, all of us.
What am I rolling? Just a d20 plus Dex for the Raven?
Yeah, we're gonna put it this way. Use the stats off of the 5th edition stat block for it. Okay, because
that's what I figured.
Yeah.
So it's a 17 for the Raven.
Okay.
I am still slower than the thing. Wait, we're not adding our level to the initiative, correct?
No, just any bonuses you have Dex.
Yep, which I do not. So fine.
Okay, so let's add Raven. He's got a 17, you say?
I got a 6.
A 10?
Okay. Dash
and I can do absolutely fucking nothing.
Go for the eyes, Poe.
What did Walnut get again? I'm sorry.
I got a 4.
A 4? Okay.
Yep.
And Yofina got a 10.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
This brings me right back to my paladin days.
Okay, so let me see here. Descending order. That means that the Raven goes first. Your new bestest friend, who's trying to hire you to put
6 hit points.
He's got 8 hit points. Leave him alone. He's got 2 more.
But hey, there's no attacks for opportunity, so.
So now I'm assuming that the Raven's sitting there. I'm assuming all of you are around the
I didn't go in the
looking down.
chest, but we're watching him go in the chest.
Yeah. So is the Raven going to do anything?
Yeah, I'm going to sweep in and with my dagger in my beak, I will swoop in and try and attack this thing that's trying to hold the door open.
Stab its hands.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So the dagger. Where is it? I've got a dagger attack here. Should I just roll basically my beak attack? It's just the plus 4 to hit.
Just use the same. Yeah, it'll just do a different damage is all.
Okay. So it's plus 4, so that's 16.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
All right.
And I take it you're going after one of the hands, obviously.
Yeah, the hand that's holding the door, the hand
That's
on the door,
pushing
not
against the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and roll me your damage.
Okay.
D4.
So what's that? It's 1d4 plus. Oh wait, no. It says plus 2 on for the attack, with the dagger in here, in the character sheet. So do I still get the plus 2 from that, or is this...
Yeah. Just go ahead and use that stat block all through.
Okay.
That's fine.
So it's gonna be a 4.
Okay. Now you go out and you go. Ah! Well, I guess. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Because you got the dagger in your beak, right?
Mhm.
And you're flapping. You go flapping down here, and you swing. You fly by. You give a swing at it. You hit. Now you see this dagger that Raven pulls out is silvery and shimmers and has trails coming off of it like tendrils of cold. That when he hits the mist, though, you, Raven, notice that cold is just sucked into it.
Mm.
So I need you to roll the cold damage too.
Okay. Is it a separate d4?
Yep.
Okay.
Full damage. What?
Okay,
1.
so it don't. Okay. That's what I needed to know.
He's got a nice dagger.
Pretty dagger.
You
He's
guys all
very
got
good at
magical
collecting shiny things
Yep.
Like
and not so shiny things.
best way to dissipate fog is just make it either warmer or colder and just adjust that thermostat.
Yo, Phoebe,
Fireball.
what are you doing?
So I'm sorry. The way this creature is, you guys are describing hands, right? So does it have feet on the ground or is it flying?
It is floating. Think of your traditional ghost. You know, a white figure, sort of like the white sheet sort of thing.
Like Haunter?
But it is made of mist.
Have you seen Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Yeah, but I don't remember it.
Oh my god, the floating foggy ghost at the end. I'm
Hey,
going
I thought Haunter was a pretty good goddamn
Haunter was a
reference,
good
alright?
reference.
I don't know what that means.
Oh,
It's a Pokemon.
Oh.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
The wife will get it, but I was like,
It's just like Haunter then, okay? There you go.
All right.
It is a lot like Haunter, for the record.
So I'd like to try to cast dancing lights to distract it. Behind it to try to distract it would be like maybe not completely behind it, obviously, because they wouldn't be able to see it, but like in its periphery.
Okay, what are you casting to get its attention though?
Well, like just like lights that would be.
So just lights. Okay.
Roman candle finger guns.
Yeah, no. I'm not saying that it won't work. I just wanted to see. I don't know if you were going to put a sandwich down there or, you know.
Well, dancing.
that would get my
lights is
attention.
The spell, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're casting dancing lights in an attempt to distract it.
Yes.
Okay.
And the saving throw is wisdom to recognize it's an illusion.
Okay. Ooh, it's not going to have a lot on that.
Depending on the version selected during casting, the caster creates up to 4 lights that resemble lanterns or torches.
Okay, so basically you're just looking to startle it. Okay.
Yeah.
And maybe even awe.
All right, I'm just gonna give. I'm gonna.
I
I'm gonna
still
make.
haven't read the pyrotechnics scroll. I'm sorry, you guys.
Yeah. You need to read it and transfer it over into your. What you need to transfer it into your spell books. What you need to do. Maybe you should do that tonight.
Just get something.
Maybe I should have done it on the way over here when you guys were all talking bullshit. But I didn't think about it.
Yeah, it takes a little bit more time than that and quiet.
Why
So here we go.
transcribe
Looking at the
glue
card
stick
for
it
a
in?
while.
I'm going to make a roll, and I'm just saying, the lower this roll is, the better for you, because it's just going to dictate whether or not it gets distracted, which might help somebody else's roll. Holy shit!
Is that a dead zero?
That is a dead zero, because it's got negatives on its wisdom, which is what I was rolling. Okay, so this, we'll see what happens when it's its turn. So that was good to know. All right.
You're welcome.
And it's the Mistform's turn. Now, where did you place here? You know what? You know what time it is? That's right, boys and girls. It's time for one of Giant Stomp's own personal and awesome maps. So here we go.
I will say I wanted it in a periphery, just enough to kind of distract it, but I don't know where would that be.
That's why I'm gonna draw us a little something here, because we. That's right.
I just realized Grace and Will have been switched on the battle map section. So
I am Will right now. I don't know what to tell you guys.
Right. Okay, so
I'm
let me draw. This is not the. Obviously, I'm making it much bigger than the squares. Okay, so here's the door over here. Okay.
Wait, where did these extra art come from?
Extra what?
No, don't worry about it.
Stairs.
There's the stairs that come down into the room. Okay. This, don't forget, it's 10 by 10 room. Okay.
And there's a body down there. Straw body down there.
I am.
Damn! Is that the Morning Star?
Is that a morning star you just happen to see? Okay.
Why'd you add a dick?
I'm sorry, I'll erase it.
I love it. I love
now it's just a pile of junk.
Sidran says, shouldn't this all be done already?
No, it is not. Whatever. What kind of... See, you pay for the experience, and God damn it, we give it to you here on Wicked Studios LLC.
Yeah.
This is like being at a regular table.
Yes, this adventure is created from whole cloth. This isn't...
Okay, so what I need you to do here, Grace, I want you to pin for me where you're going to put the lights. Oh, let me draw something. Let me draw something else. Hold on. I got this. This will. This is pertinent. This is pertinent.
You know that the whole Roll20 thing. They got like staircases and bodies you could just drag and drop right out onto the map. You don't actually have to.
Why? This
You're
is
right.
so much
You're
better.
right. No, yeah. I mean,
people have come to expect a certain level.
Better than the MS Paint.
Yeah.
You can't get this.
Set my game up.
Let me ask you this. You could pull those stairs, and everybody can pull those stairs. You see those stairs all the time. Are you going to see a map like this before? No.
Never again either.
Okay, so that coming away from the door, that is the stone bridge that goes out into the fog.
Right.
Yeah.
So the mist forms there?
No, the mist is outside.
So it's over.
And the mist creature is currently in the doorway.
Okay. So
you guys can drop your tokens in there, and I'll make them big.
Here's where I'd like to cast it.
Over here, in the corner of the room?
No.
Oh, out there?
Yeah.
Okay, this is what on that spell. Do you need line of sight of where you're going to put it?
For dancing lights, it does not say line of sight.
Okay, then I'm going to make that judgment call and say you need it.
All right.
You do not know what's on the other side of that door. That door is only open a crack. And you have to remember what you see in it is you've got fucking Walnut's back is blocking part of it. It's sort of like in Aliens where the monster's hands come through the door. Meow. That's all you saw were these white smoky hands come through and grab the frame in the door, and you heard Walnut go, ee! So
manly scream, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then fine. In here is where I'd cast it because I think that would be the best
Excellent.
situation.
So right there. Right there. Right there.
Yeah.
Perfect. So
Bring
this
that
is what
motherfucker in here, and then shut the door, Walnut.
Here you go. I'm gonna make you big, Walnut, because this is a big room. And I'll make you other guys big too. We need to get a token for the Raven.
I made one. No, not or for the I remember for the Wraith, but for the Raven, yeah, we do need one for the Raven.
Yeah, we'll have to
Raven.
do that.
I can do one.
Down
I'll
the
do one for
corner.
the Raven.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, so it dashes. Oh fuck! I need a token for that too.
Actually, you know what?
Let's see.
Which means
I was
you
gonna
get
do one
an
for the
attack.
Raven, but if I do that, we'll lose the map on the stream. So
Yeah, here.
somebody else.
Don't worry, Will's got the perfect token.
Of course he does.
The perfect token.
Oh, okay. So here's the first token. Let me put this in there. There we go. Boop. Okay, so here's the mist monster. It's dark, but just think of it as light. There it is.
Yeah, I know what he's about to say.
And let me see here.
Looks just like what Alex drew.
I went to art school, you guys. I don't know what to tell you. Artiste.
Okay, and then we're gonna go. We'll put this token here. This will be the Raven, even though it's a dragon.
No,
Oh, it's a dragon?
that's
Right
enough.
there.
for
That's-
Don't worry, I'll get the Raven for next session.
That's the
unless
Raven.
unless I die in the next 10 minutes.
Which is highly likely.
I mean, it
Let's
happened
be
last
honest.
time, so I'm not going to count it out.
Okay, so the mist form, when you cast those dancing lights and they appear over here, it goes bananas and goes over there and starts like trying to consume them.
The lights?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's in the room now.
That's the opposite of what I wanted.
Okay. So let's go ahead and continue. That's what it does for its turn. It is gone. It just hightailed it. It just shot over the top of Walnut into the room.
Fuck!
Dash, you guys can now see what is coming to the room. This smoky monster, this smog beast. And it's starting to, like, you see the fog like cascading down off of it, and it's starting to, it's like, you know, fog machines where you start to get it to build up on the floor and stuff. That's what's happening in here. It's kind of cool. What are you doing, Dash?
Spoken like a true 70s guy.
It's mist form. I can see that.
Oh yeah, you can totally see it. It looks a lot like this blue thing drawn down here in the corner.
But it's ethereal, so it doesn't seem practical for me to try and shoot it with anything.
You could try.
All right, I'll try. I have a crossbow, light crossbow.
Uh-huh.
I get a +2 to attack and a 1d6 on the damage.
Excellent.
So
I just have to say that when you said it was ethereal, it took everything in me not to say it was epithotic.
oh shit. All right, so what do we got? I got a 10.
Excellent. You shoot your crossbow down into there. It passes right through it, hitting the lead wall and snapping in twain. Mark a bolt off your sheet.
God damn. Won't be able to recover that one?
Nope. Walnut. That thing just went right past you, buddy.
And I assume it went past the door shut after it went by.
Yeah. You want to open it back up?
Yeah, beat it that way.
So you open it back up?
Yep, just gonna like.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Oh no!
All right, cool. So you can do something else. I'll allow you to do something else besides just opening up the door. You're a big, strong guy.
This is okay. Here I was gonna say you could do something else as a common sense check. With my magical monk hands, can I grab this thing?
Try.
I would like to try.
Let me see.
We'll see if I can put
Roll
it in
just an attack roll, just like.
Yep.
Just go ahead. Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can put it in an ethereal headlock. It would just be, since non-magical will not apply to this, I don't think.
No, man.
So that reduces my attack bonus by 1. All right. 23.
You grab it. Now your hands are considered magical, correct?
Yes, my hands count as +2 magic weapons.
You grab a hold of it, and it's like grabbing hold of a really thick. It's like a terry cloth towel that's been rolled up, and you grab a hold of it. It smooshes underneath your hands, but it has substance to it, and it burns with the cold.
It's like fucking frozen wool bushel.
Take a point of damage.
Okay.
Okay, so you
cold hot. Am I able to, if I have it grappled, can I move with it?
We'll see next round. What happens?
Okay, cool.
Okay, so Raven, you're still flapping around inside the room. Oh, that's right, you're down here. We'll put you down there.
The chicken.
So when I hit this thing before, it didn't seem like it did anything, did it?
No, it did something.
All right, then I'm gonna dive bomb it again, with another dagger attack.
Okay.
So that is where's the dagger? +4 to
That
hit, so that's an 18.
That hit.
Okay.
Now
so,
roll both damages.
Okay, so that's 5, and then just a plain D4 for frost damage. I have cold damage. It's a 1 again on the cold damage.
That's getting you.
It doesn't sound happy. It makes a noise. Sounds like it's in pain.
So after I dive in and attack it, I am gonna move away again.
Okay, you do not have a dive bomb attack or anything like that, so you do fly away, but it's more like you swoop in and it's all within the same round. So
yeah.
So it basically what I'm saying is if he wants to swatch you, he can. And
yes.
It looks like he's going to try.
But he's grappled.
He is grappled.
Yeah, he's held. One part of him is held. There's more. There's more pieces to him.
Yeah, I
tried. I just.
He may have a negative to his 2 hit now. If not, whatever. It's a fucking fog monster. I don't know how to grapple fog.
All right. Seeing as that one worked pretty decent, I will cast some dancing lights just outside of the door that is now open. Correct?
Okay, you can do that. Yeah, sure.
So right there.
Do these ones disappear, or are you going to dispel them? Either way, I mean, you want those to be gone, correct?
They can move, they can dispel, and then new ones appear.
Oh, that's true. You can move your dancing lights.
Yeah. It's like a cat with a laser pointer.
Yeah, you moved it. So you're going to move the dancing lights outside?
Just outside, because I see someone's grappled. I don't want them to get sucked into the netherworld.
Yeah. So they are now outside the door. Mist form. Oh, good googly moogly. Somebody's touching them and somebody's slashing him. Okay. I want Dylan and Alex. I want you both to roll me D20s. Whoever gets higher gets attacked. Dylan, you get a +2 to your roll, though, because you just slashed him and caused damage to him.
Okay. I rolled a
17?
20.
Oh, you rolled the 18?
Yeah.
Volume.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
And And here I was like, oh, good. I rolled the 18. It should be good. I saw the name and went, fuck.
Should have
Sorry,
probably
buddy.
should have probably activated your ring first.
If only
Yeah.
he knew how.
Wait,
Okay.
wait, he has a ring to activate?
We got so the revolving doors, characters that come in die. We just start
Okay, here we
collecting
go.
all of their shit.
Oh, 17's gonna hit you. All right, let's see here. You could survive this.
Goodbye, bird.
No, he can survive it.
Oh, why won't it roll? There you go. You took 5 points of cold damage.
It hurt.
Yeah. Hurt a lot. Okay. That's what it did. I'm going to make another roll here, though. Just because, let's see.
It's not in the room anymore, is it?
No. It is still in the room. Hold on. Okay, yeah, it's wise to everything now. It just rolled a nat 20. It's like, fuck your dancing lights.
All right.
So,
Good luck, guys.
but I made, there you go. Okay, so Dash. Shoot another bolt down there. Maybe you'll roll a 1 this time and hit one of your guys. I have faith in you. I have faith in you.
Why don't garrote it with your chain of the dying or some shit?
I'm not entirely convinced that I can even hit this thing with a bolt, but let's find
Well,
out.
the last one went right through it.
This one's a 19. Does that help?
Yeah, sure does. Because this time, instead of going through like its shoulder, it went right through the forehead, or what would be its forehead, and hit the wall and broke.
Yeah, okay, that's all I need. I'm convinced. Can
Yeah.
can I give myself a little movement here then?
Sure. Do you want to go down into the hole?
Can I jump down into the hole and
You
try
can- Yeah.
to
give me-
push the raven back behind me?
I'll say this: you can attempt to jump down and move in front of it.
That's all I could really ask.
So what I'm looking for here is you're going to need to give me a dex check. Okay, dex is a primary for you though, right?
It is.
It is going to be harder than normal though. So instead of a 12, I need you to hit me with that 16. Let me double check. I want to double check what the difficulty ranks I have here. Primary for difficult. Oh wow. Oh, that's non-primary. Okay. Yep, I hit. I got it right. 16.
I got a 21.
Not a problem. You impose yourself between Raven and Mist thing. I'll put you right down there. There you are.
Excellent.
Oh wow, you're way bigger than Walnut. Let me shrink you down a little. There you go. That's better.
It's his personality.
Yep.
I liked
Yeah.
it when you said way bigger than walnut.
All right, Walnut. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try and haul this fucking foggy ass into the hallway out the door.
Okay, so you want to manhandle it out there. So basically,
manhandle it.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a opposed strengths.
Cool. All right.
So opposed strength rolls. So here we go.
6.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Oh, you do it easily. It weighs next to nothing.
It's
You
like
easily whip it around and throw it out the door. It is now hovering over the top of these dancing lights that it doesn't give two red shits about anymore.
so he's like Hercules with the tornado titan. Like, get the door.
Raven, you're really cold.
Yeah. Yeah, he's dragging it away, I guess, right? Or is
Yeah,
he just
threw it
holding it in
outside.
place?
No, he threw it outside. It's outside on the thing now.
If that's considered outside, it's also inside.
Can you hold the door?
Is the door closed?
No, door's wide open. That's why
I'm gonna
going to
swoop in and try and throw my weight into the door.
You're a considerable weight.
Hold
This-
that door.
This is well, it's balanced pretty good, but I'm gonna say roll. If you hit nat 20, I'll say that you're able to get the momentum to get it swinging close because it's so
Okay.
well balanced.
Yeah.
Watch him roll a 1 and just like a bird against
Don't-
the window.
It's smashing. Oh my
Nat
God,
20.
Yes!
Never
The
happened.
fucking Raven.
MVP.
Oh my God.
Most valuable poultry.
I had to go back over to the Twitch stream just so I could see your face again.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
That was great.
So
Thank God for that lag because that was priceless.
it closed. You guys are down in here. You notice Walnut, after all the excitement's died down, you look at your hand,
Oh no.
flex it a little bit because it kind of stings like frostbite almost a little bit. The inside of your hand where you grabbed them looks black. Looks black, just like somebody else's hand that you used to know.
Yikes.
Looks black like your skin where the mark of Necrawl is around your neck. That's where we're going to end.
Mhm.
So did I manhandle a fucking avatar
What?
from Crawl or
You
or did I just slap the shit out of Saul's poor spirit?
you
Now, here-
opened the door. Why?
Yeah.
Why would you open the door?
For all those who are
Open doors
still
are
watching,
fun. You press the red button.
Yes,
Open
you always
door.
press the button. You open.
for everybody who's still watching, go ahead. If you haven't, we still have a drawing that's going on.
I think it's closed. I think you got to open it back up again.
Are you shitting me again? What the fuck?
It seems like it's
No,
like
it's
a
open.
time thing
It's open.
If you're not doing it.
It's open. If you want to get into the drawing for a $10 gift certificate to Drive Through RPG,
Oh, Doctor Who.
type ! drawing into the chat and you will be entered. And I'll give you 5 seconds for that. Going once, going twice, going thrice, going whatever 4 would be, and going 5.
Frice and Fice.
Okay, we are going to pick a winner. Closing the entries. Oh, for Christ's sake, did it do that again? It won't let me click the pick. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Somebody roll me a D5.
D5. Who's doing it?
Who's doing it?
I'm not. I'm back here.
Huh, I wonder why it's doing that.
Dylan's doing
I
it.
think the drawing. Was
Oh, am I?
Nope.
D15.
Nope.
Nope.
There, it's a
Wait.
4. It's a 4.
There we go. All right. Oh, hold on. I think it can do it now. There, I got it. Hey,
Hey!
Rigger!
How thematically appropriate.
I mean,
Rigger, it's been a minute since you won something, and it's a Raven for the Raven. Yeah, like you said. Rigger, I hope you're still here and watching.
I hope so too.
He is.
He did just.
Rigger was just in the
Oh,
chat.
my
There's no way, unless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
There you are.
Okay, Rigger,
And-
you know the procedure. Go ahead and message me your email address. That is, hey, Uncle Fuzz.
Oh, Uncle Fuzz.
You won.
Uncle Fuzz, you won earlier.
Uncle Fuzz. You
So-
won the $10 gift certificate before. You must have been stepping away and doing something.
So-
Message me your email that is connected to your Drive-Through RPG account, and I will send you a $10 gift certificate that will be a payment option for you when you log out.
Oh, and new email, Rigger
Yeah.
says so.
Okay. Well, I don't keep them anyway. I find that's a little bit awkward, so I don't bother with that. So that's why I make you send it to us each time you win. Hold our moment.
Hopefully, Uncle
into
Fuzz
a
didn't
session.
disappear again right after we.
No,
there
he
he
said
is.
he was eating dinner.
Ah, okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
So same
man,
goes for
won.
you. Make sure you message Will and let him know what email to send that to.
Yeah. Message. You can either message me here, or you can message me through the Facebook with Wicked Studios there. Or if you want to go down, we have a Discord. You can message me there, and there's a link here on Twitch. Just scroll down a little bit right there. I will say thank you for everybody who stuck around and watched the show tonight. Appreciate it. I will also, of course, give another selfless plug for the Ravensrook Kickstarter, which is currently going on. Thank you very much, Grace, for putting in the link. And down below as well, there's a button that you can scroll down and click there too. We are very close, but we would like to get closer. I think we're about maybe $500 away from making our goal.
Yeah.
And yeah. So let's put it this way: we're gonna make it. So, but it would be awesome if somebody got a stretch goal. There's only $500 after the it's met to get the first stretch goal. So, all right. I want to say thank you to everyone very much for showing up. I want to say thank you to the cast. I want to remind you guys as well, if you enjoyed this show tonight, don't forget that we do have other shows on the channel on Fridays. This Friday should be Dragonlance. So, all right. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Stay safe. Peace out.
Hail and well met, fellow adventurers. It is I, the infamous well-traveled rogue Bandersnatch. And if you're interested in this tome, then the lure of Ravensrook most certainly has its hook in you already. It is good then that I have curated and distilled only the most important information into this volume. Ravensrook thrives by both sun and moon, though one provides more safety than the other. Learn the sectors of the city and the power of the guilds. Know the political landscape and steel yourself against the inevitable double cross. Seek your fortune in these troubled times and let the chaos of it all provide great opportunity for those with ambition and guts. Lest those guts be spilt by an unkindness of ravens. More later. Mustache.